thing real quick, actually. Be right back. Ugh. Alright, there's one thing I'm gonna see if I can do. I do apologize for announcing this late, as in not announcing it at all. But first, I must see if I can do a thing. And it appears that I cannot do that thing. I wanted to see if I could get a thumbnail on this shiz. Yeah, so I basically just made this at the last minute. It's why there was no announcement. But it's still fucking happening. By the way, what's going on around the table? My name is Excalibur596, and there's probably an echo. Boom. So today I'm doing a Sonic tier list. This time I have my beautiful face, because I was thinking of like the last time I streamed, and I thought to myself, why the fuck didn't I put my beautiful face up? I am beautiful at the right angle. So yeah, whoopie-doo. Look how pretty I is. But yeah, so let me plug in my phone here. So yeah, I'm doing a Sonic tier list, just like the Zelda tier list that I did yesterday. What's up, Angela? What's up, Kanye? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Kanye again? My device charger is not working. I won't be able to use my device for a couple days, maybe a week. So this is the last time you'll hear from me for... Aw, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Kanye. That sucks. But yeah, I'm here with a Sonic tier list. And, you know how I said I wanted to make the next one shorter in my last stream? Death cannot come soon enough. This is gonna be a shit show to go to. Here we go. Alright, so I got the Chaos tier, which is like the top tier is the verse. I got God tier, which is like Uni. I got Hedgehog tier, which is like the star levels. We got the I tier, which is planetary. You got the Met tier, which is like the Life Wiper tiers. And then we got Shao tier, which is kind of just like the fodder tier. And then we got the Poo tier for anybody who cannot fight. Once again, hello Leon, hello Uncle Pepe, hello Ilubasta, hello Shion Astagaz. Welcome, welcome the game. And then Gamer King 5. What's up, guys? It's good to see ya. I'm glad you're showing up. So yeah, I got a Sonic tier list here, and I don't want to do it, but I have to. It's so fucking much. Ah! All right. So, how the hell do I do this? All right, I'm gonna grab a random dice from my D&D dice bag because I'm a nerd. And then I'm gonna use that instead of the D20 that I had yesterday. Hi, is this covering the games? Yes, this is mainly covering the games. I don't scale, like, Archie Sonic at all. I don't scale the comics. I'm only scaling the video game right now. So that's why, like, if any of you read the comics and are wondering why Sonic is a lot lower or a lot higher than he should be, then that's probably why. Alright, so let's get this shit started, shall we? Might as well just go into it. Solaris and Darkeye are the only bosses that actually harm Supersonic instead of just... shit. Depleting or slowing him down. That is actually correct. Oh wait, no, there is one more boss that is able to damage Supersonic, but I will get into him as we go on. However, I will say that boss is not as powerful as the other two that we stated. It's like Solaris and Darkeye. Alright. My apologies. I am a gross bitch. Alright, let's get this started. Let's start off with number 3. All right, so we got Perfect Iblis to start off with. This is the one that Silver faces at the end of its route. This is not Solaris. What are your thoughts on the strength of the Phantom Ruby? Yeah, the Phantom Ruby's kind of confusing, honestly. Will you rank Hypersonic? Oh, shit, I should add Hypersonic to this thing. Why the hell didn't I do that? You know what? I'm going to do that now. Hypersonic. I'm going to be doing, like, Hyper Modern Sonic, just, you know, for the sake of it. Can I get a good PNG? Hell yeah. Open image in new tab. And then I'm going to put that there. And we can get the restream chat back up, and then X out of all that shit. Will you talk about Sonic Chronicles? I will not talk about Sonic Chronicles because Sonic Chronicles is not canon, unfortunately. The game was, like, basically sued out of existence, so, And even if it wasn't sued out of existence, its chances of being canon were, like, 50-50, so. Not really going to talk about it, unfortunately. I can talk about it a little bit, I'm just not going to be, like, scaling any of the characters from it. Son of Beach. Why did I do it like this? Get out of here, Grammarly. I don't give no shits. Come on. Bad Grammarly, bad. There we go. Got that. Then we got presentation mode so it could look nice. Alright, so Hypersonic should be in there now. And, yeah. I need to get the chat back up. The dead shall not rise again, said a fool. Sup, it's me, Kanye Young, on my older brother's laptop because not even death will stop me. Sup, Kanye? Alright, so, back to the tier. So we're starting off with Perfect Iblis, the final form that Silver takes on. This is actually kind of hard because base Iblis should already be considered a life wiper. How powerful is Kratos? Dude, I've never played God of War. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've heard some crazy shit. Probably like in the multiversal ranges. Definitely like super high tier. Okay, so since base Iblis is a life wiper, this is like, honestly, this isn't even base Iblis. This is like larva Iblis. That's like a life wiper or some shit, isn't it? That's the one that fucking destroys the world. So, okay. I'm gonna put Iblis. Okay, there we go. At the very upper echelon of the mid tier, the life wiper tier. A lot of things are gonna go on this tier. Not a lot of stuff is gonna go in here, and then a lot of stuff is gonna go in here. That's pretty much how it's gonna end up going. All right. Next up, although Iblis is like very powerful, I might consider putting him into the I tier, the planet tier. So let's do this. All right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have Ray the Flying Squirrel. This is like very classic era Ray the Flying Squirrel. Probably does not even get up to like life wiper tiers, I don't believe. I don't think that there's anything in the classic area that would put characters at planetary unless you go for like maybe the super bosses. And even then it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna put Ray at the Chow tier. Ray the Flying Squirrel. He does have a super form, but I couldn't find an image for a super form, and all of the other characters are using super form. Have like their own image for super forms, except for Mighty the Armadillo. So like this is just gonna be base Ray. Base Ray is like way below Iblis. Like there's no way you're convincing me otherwise. All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have E123, or not E123, E101 Gamma, like the good old like birdie robot from like the original series. I'd say like Perfect Chaos is where you start to get like to the Life Wiper tiers. So Gamma's not really doing much. He's probably stronger than Ray. He was able to like match Dreamcast Sonic for a little bit. So I'm gonna put Gamma at the Chow tier once again. All right. I might have to add another tier to this, honestly, because like that. I think that tier might be getting long if everything classic and everything before Perfect Chaos is at that level. But we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, roll the dice. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is one that was getting weird. Hey, so hey Excalibur, first you did Zelda, and now it's Sonic. Yeah. I like Sonic. Sonic's cool. I like Sonic quite a bit. He's a speedy boy and very huggable if you don't count the quills. All right, so the next scaling is the Babylon Guardian. This one's actually pretty tough. Babylon Guardian, I didn't know that, like, it's honestly, it's kind of featless. I don't know why I didn't put it on here. Okay, so he basically fights against, like, base Sonic and base Jet and everybody. And this is in the Dreamcast era. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to add another. I need to add another tier to this. So Chow tier. I'm gonna just make this like the classic tier, I guess. So. Oh wait. No wait. I'm gonna make this the Dreamcast tier. So there we go. So E101 Gamma would probably be up here. Classic Ray down there, and then we have this guy, wherever the fuck he is. Here we go. Babylon Guardian. I'm pretty sure he would be more powerful than Gamma, but he's not at all Life Wiper tier, as far as I'm aware. There should be nothing that puts him there. So can Mario beat Sonic without the super forms? It's quite possible that he can, yeah. Well, like, the only problem is that Sonic is probably too fast for Mario. So I don't know how much Mario would be able to hit him. Plus, Sonic can also stop time with Chaos Control. So I don't really know what Mario's supposed to do about that. So, I mean, it's possible. If Mario gets a hand on him, he probably wins against base Sonic, but probably not. All right, next one. Boom. 2. 1, 2. The Egg Emperor. All right. I'm going to say, well, obviously the Egg Emperor would be above Gamma. He's not Life Wiper at all. I would say he's probably above the Babylon Guardian. Okay, wait, no. The Babylon Guardian took Jet, Storm, Ray, Jet, Storm, Wave, and then Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles to beat him, whereas the Egg Emperor was just Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, so. The Babylon Guardian is probably above the Egg Emperor now that I think about it. The fact that it took 6 characters to take this thing on is kind of telling of what it's. Sonic versus the Hunter from Monster Hunter. If you wank the Hunter to Fatalis being moon level, like White Fatalis because he always causes a fucking eclipse, then you have a fight, but otherwise Hunter gets slapped. Like there's no way that like he's doing anything. Alright, I'm gonna say that I was here. Next up. Beep. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have the Egg Walker from Sonic Adventure. Egg Walker, obviously stronger than Gamma. Gamma doesn't really... Well, actually, maybe that's less obvious. So, like, Gamma goes up against Adventure Sonic to... although Sonic pretty easily beats him, I'm pretty sure. And so does Tails. So, yeah. So, the Egg Walker is, like, the final Tails fight. So... Is Base Sonic planet or moon level? Right now I put him at, like, Life Wiper tier or, like, moon level. But... I don't know. This could change my mind. Like, this list could end up changing my mind, and I might be able to, like, put him in planetary. I don't know. Like, something about this list could say something like, hey, you're a fucking moron. So, Egg Walker above Gamma, below Emperor. Archie Sonic versus Wally West Flash. Fuck if I know, man. Once again, I don't read the comics. I don't read any comics, actually. I'm not really much of a comics guy. Goku wins if it's not Ultrasonic. It depends on which Goku. If you're talking, like, Ultra Instinct, you have a possibility. I think, maybe. And even then, like... That's like Supersonic from the games, by the way. Alright. Let's... Oh, wait, no. Base... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of, like, pre-Forces Base Sonic that's, like, around moon level. My bad. Anyway. Roll the dice. 1. Okay, so this is the Egg Robo. Definitely in the Life Wiper tier. Above Perfect Iblis. This thing was absorbing all of the life on the planet, and like that pretty much automatically makes him a life wiper right there, and that Sonic had to fight against that. So, anyone in Discord who knows Wally versus Sonic, please, Sonic, please elaborate. I've heard that Wally is kind of insane. My bets are on Wally, but I don't know. Somebody could tell me wrong. All right, it's right here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gemerald. Okay, Gemerald. All right, I'm gonna put him right here. Gemerald was able to take on Dreamcast Supersonic. Who was able to take on the likes of, like, Perfect Chaos. So Gemerald is probably... I'm talking like Hyper Gemerald, by the way. Like, I'm talking like Gemerald's final form. So he's probably right about here. I don't know if he could beat Iblis. I feel like Perfect Iblis is kind of like on the high tier of the meh area. Oh, okay. I can make the tier list screen bigger. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I want it to be bigger. So, okay, let me do that. And then let me do that. There we go. Got the chat off to the side. You've heard that Wally West versus Archie Sonic is close. I don't know. My bets are on Wally, but, like, if it's close, I don't know. I hear Archie Sonic has some, like, pretty crazy hacks. So I couldn't tell you for certain. Alright, next up. 2. 1, 2. This is Base Iblis. So Base Iblis, like I said, is in the Life Wiper tier, but he's, like, far below Perfect Iblis because, obviously. I feel like Gemerald could probably take on Iblis. Although, actually... Okay, Dreamcast Supersonic would be Life Wiper. Sonic 06... Yeah, Sonic 06 is when Sonic gets to, like, modern level. I feel like Sonic 06 is when Base Sonic would be able to take on, like, Perfect Chaos. So, yeah. So Iblis would be right here. Gemerald probably takes him on. And then I was right here with Iblis. So let's go with that. Tit balls, ass, wiener. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look at my beautiful face, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and, like, seeing me. It's real fun interacting with you guys. I'm glad you guys like the tier lists. Wouldn't Gemerald smack all of those guys since he scales to Supersonic, and Base Sonic beats the Lost World robot, right? Oh my God, I forgot about the Zeddy. Well, like, Gemerald took on Dreamcast Supersonic. This is the one that took on, like, Perfect Chaos, and all of the other, like, threats of that level. Like, say, like, the Final Hazard. Although, wait. Final Hazard was... Okay, Final Hazard was planetary, that's true, but he also needed Shadow's help to take him on. So, that wouldn't upgrade, Dreamcast Supersonic. So, like, Dreamcast Supersonic is basically, like, anything between Sonic Adventure 1 and 06. Is this games only? Yes, it is. Sonic 06 is also when Sonic started to become shit. Sonic Colors brought him back. Sonic Generations brought him back for a while. Like, Sonic was actually, like, doing pretty good with, like, Colors and Generations, and then Lost World came in and fucked that up. Alright, so, next up, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is Ifrit. Once again, a lot of things are going into this Life Wiper tier. So Ifrit's also in the Life Wiper tier. He's basically like the new Iblis after Solaris was wiped from existence. However, Silver could not take on Ifrit without help. So it is possible that Ifrit is stronger than even like perfect Iblis. So I'm going to put Ifrit here. Although I will say, like, you could probably like swap these around. Like perfect Iblis and Ifrit can probably be like shifted a little bit. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Yep. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, the Master Emerald. Here we have our first Chaos tier, people. So it was stated with actually, can I make this? Okay, boom. Yeah, I can make that bigger. So yeah, the Master Emerald is easily in the like multi-tier, in the Chaos tier because in Sonic Rivals, I believe, it was stated on a card that has like information on like whatever character or item that you find within the Sonic world, that the Master Emerald is beyond, like exists within the past and the present and the future all at once, just like Solaris does. So the Master Emerald actually kind of scales to Solaris. Nothing that I'm aware of has been able to harness the full power of the Master Emerald yet. I know some characters have used like a little bit of it, but that's like, I don't think anybody's been able to harness its full powers. So definitely Master Emerald is in the multi-tier. Next up is 2. 1, 2. So this is Mecha Sonic. And you can include it as like Mecha Sonic with the with his super form. Now, classic Dreamcast and modern super forms all have different powers. Like they're not, like classic Supersonic is not as strong as modern Supersonic. And Dreamcast Sonic is not as strong as like modern Supersonic either. Obviously, like Sonic gets stronger, and like as he gets stronger, so do his super forms eventually. So we have Mecha Sonic, and classic Knuckles was able to take on Mecha Sonic. I'm pretty sure Mighty would be weaker than Knuckles. So I'm going to put Mecha Sonic right here in the Chow tier. I don't think he gets to the Dreamcast tier. I feel like... Actually... I feel like he might be able to beat Gamma. Because Adventure 1 is like kind of where the like old era ends and the new era begins. Is Classic Supersonic 4D because he scales to the Time Eater? He does not scale to the Time Eater, actually. Well, I mean, I don't think he should, anyway. He does help Supersonic to attack the Time Eater, but you have to remember something that Supersonic does in 06, where Supersonic is able to give power to other people and help them go super. So he was more than likely amping Classic Supersonic with, like, himself. So Classic Supersonic wouldn't be at, like, these high tiers. Now, could... Okay, I'm going to move Gamma down to the Chow tier under Mecha Sonic, because I feel like Gamma wouldn't be able to take him on. He kind of got wrecked by Adventure 1 Sonic, so it's probably not going to do much. Yeah, I don't think Gamma could handle that. So, a pink stump versus Amy. So Kyrie versus Amy. I feel like Kyrie might take that. Because if like Kyrie scales anywhere to like Axel or Roxas or anybody, like she might scale like around that level with like Shion. Then she should be quite possibly at like around the star levels possibly. And Amy doesn't get to there. Although she might be faster than Kyrie, I'm not sure. Actually, no. They'd be about the same speed. So I think Kyrie would win. Alright. So let's do this. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we got the Phantom Ruby. Okay, people wanted to talk about the Phantom Ruby. And the Phantom Ruby is actually pretty interesting. Immeasurably use high ball, MFTL at mid ball. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like both Kyrie and Amy should be about like FTL if they can like scale to Sonic at all. It can warp reality. Not technically. What the Phantom Ruby does is that it doesn't warp reality. It basically creates a giant illusion. Like, you know how Itachi from Naruto, like, puts you under an illusion and he has full control over that space? Just imagine that, but in the real world. It's all illusion, but it looks so real that it actually hurts you, which is, I believe, a real thing that can happen. If something looks too real, then it can actually hurt. But, like, Infinite kind of, like, takes it a step further with the Phantom Ruby. Eggman said that the Phantom Ruby was more powerful than the Master Emerald, but I don't think that that's true. I think he was just talking about its usefulness, because like that is a very hacks ability to use the Phantom Ruby. The Phantom Ruby should be at a minimum at the star level tier, because fully clocked, the Phantom Ruby with Infinite was able to create a star-like illusion that would have done like actual like star level damage to people on the ground. Phantom Ruby can control space and time. It can control your perception of it. It can't control the actual like space unless you're talking about null space. Null space is different. Does the Phantom Ruby have any impressive feats in Sonic Mania? It has the same feats that it does in Sonic Forces. It casts like gigantic illusions. Like you seem to be in null space at like the final battle with the Phantom King. I don't know. It's hard to say. All right. Go on to the next one. Where was I at? I think it was like right here. All right. Is Sonic X canon? No, it is not. And thank God. I do not want Chris. I don't want Chris to be a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have Chaos Zero. Now this, I'm talking specifically Chaos Zero. Perfect Chaos is another thing that I have on this list. Perfect Chaos shouldn't be that powerful. Pretty much everyone in Sonic Adventure 1 can take Chaos on in most cases, unless you're fucking Big the Cat. So, Perfect Chaos should be... I think he might be stronger than Ray. That is... I don't know, that's kind of debatable. Especially since, once again, Sonic Adventure 1 is kind of like where shit crosses over. So you can get some matchups that are a little weird. People do have evidence that the Phantom Ruby is out reversal. I haven't heard of any out reversal things for the Phantom Ruby. I have heard one thing about Infinite that might be interesting. I'm guessing that the reason that people put the Phantom Ruby above everything in out reversal is because it's stated that Infinite is the most powerful enemy that Sonic's seen. I feel like it's talking about base Sonic there. What are your opinions on ships in the Sonic fandom? Keep them away from me. Like, I don't... Like, okay, I am kind of a hopeless romantic. I do like to ship. Shipping is fun, but I do want it to make sense. I don't want to scroll across my board and randomly see Sonic and Shadow making the fuck out. I hate it. Every time I look up a picture of, like, Shadow, I have to see something where, like, Shadow's fucking banging Sonic to some degree, and I hate it. It needs to stop. Because the Phantom Ruby has infinite power. I don't believe it does. Because, like, Eggman needs generators in order to power it to its full extent. It has unlimited amounts of energy, but it doesn't have, like, infinite power that's, like, above everything in the verse. Or, like, to, like, the outer versal extent. I believe I was right here. Alright. 1. So this is Silver Sonic. Silver Sonic is what Sonic takes on in Sonic 2, right? Like classic Sonic. All right. So I'm trying to think of like where Silver Sonic would go. So classic Sonic took him on in Sonic 2. I'd be willing to bet that Ray would probably be able to beat Silver Sonic because like they all kind of scale to each other in the classic era. So I think Silver Sonic probably is below Ray. Son Amy and Son Alley did a shipping war way before Bumblebee and Black Sun. Yeah, that was kind of the main thing for a while. From what I'm aware. I could go with either fucking one. Like, both of them work to an extent, except Amy's kind of creepy. I do like Sally a little better, though, personally. In Japanese, Forces is stated that Ruby can transcend time and space. Where is that stated? I would I'm not, like, trying to, like, take you down a peg or anything. Like, I'm legitimately curious. Like, where it says that and what's the context. Alright. Next up. 3. 1, 2, 3. Orbot. You know, Orbot is so fucking powerful. Like, I think he should easily be in the Chaos tier. Like, there was that one time where he, like, touched the Master Emerald, and, like, just doing that, he should get, like, an infinite amount of power. Unless you're Mecha Sonic, because that doesn't count, because fuck you. God damn it. I seem to have accidentally put Orbot in the poo tier. You know, I can't. No, I'm trying to get him out, but I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's there. I can't do anything about it. Which version of Sonic has the best feats? 100%. Oh wait, which version of Sonic? Like overall? Probably the Archie Sonic. Archie Sonic is the one where everybody like points to and says, "Hey, this one's the best. Not a lot of shit can beat that." Eggman said that Infinite is superior to all his creations and the beings he used. I think he just said that Infinite was above all of his creations. Which... yeah, that would put him above the Egg Salamander. And it does make sense because I don't think that Sonic is ever really able to beat him. And he never uses Super Form against him, so yeah, fucking... I don't know. If Super Forms were in... if Infinite was the final boss of Forces and Sonic used a Super Form, I feel like things would be different. Although, like, some of his strongest creations, like the Egg Salamander and Egg Wizard, weren't necessarily created by only him. So you could use that to say that maybe the Phantom Ruby isn't this fucking all-powerful thing. But, I don't know. It seems a little weird to me to put Infinite above, like, the Egg Salamander or the Egg Wizard and all those. I might change my mind. I might change my mind a little later. Eggman didn't make the Time Eater. Like, yeah, exactly. He found the Time Eater and, you know. Eggman said he was a Time Eater, Egg Wizard. Alright. So, where was I at? I think it was, like, right here, wasn't I? Alright. Next up. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super Shadow. Here we go. Super Shadow, you brilliant beast. Boom. Right there. Easily multi. Shadow's one of the people that took on Solaris. And so, like, Solaris is easily, like, one of the strongest, if not the strongest enemy that Sonic has ever faced. And he's definitely multi. And Super Shadow should definitely be at that tier. Like, there's like, no question. Alright, next up. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have Amy Rose. Okay. The last thing that I remember Amy Rose being in, where she actually, like, fought anybody, aside from Sonic Forces, because Sonic Forces is a little weird. And even then, I don't know. Yeah, she did fight some people. She fought some, like, Infinite clones, which are hard to scale, because they say, like, oh, the Infinite clones are just as powerful as the originals, but they don't show that, because fucking Charmy is able to take out, like, Shadow clones, or fucking Zavok clones, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So, I don't think you can scale Amy to, like, Shadow or Zavok, or... you can definitely scale her above Chaos Zero. I don't know why the hell they use Chaos Zero for for fucking Sonic Forces. I mean, I get it, the nostalgia, but, like, what's Chaos Zero supposed to do? What does he do? He's a puddle. Look at the puddle right there. He's a puddle with a brain. That's literally all he is. Until he gets to, like, perfect chaos, or, like, even, like, Chaos 4, maybe. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. Problem with adding Sonic 06 feats in debates is that we also have to add the feats of the Chaos Emeralds, which are really inconsistent along with the story. Yeah, no, that's 100% true. The Chaos Emeralds are really, really weird. I do it this way. Like, I do it based on, like, people controlling the emeralds and people, like, just using them. Like, using the emeralds, like, for instance, like, in the Eclipse Cannon, the Chaos Emeralds would be, like, star level, possibly, like, planetary or, like, some shit. Well, yeah, no, yeah, so, like, the Eclipse Cannon is star level with all of the Chaos Emeralds in it, because in Shadow the Hedgehog it was stated to pierce stars. But when people are using it to transform into like super forms and everything, they get to multiversal because the Chaos Emeralds run on thoughts and emotions, and machines can't have thoughts and emotions, so they're not able to use the full power of the Chaos Emeralds to their advantage. So that's how I explain it to myself. Ian Flynn stated that Game Sonic and Archie Sonic would stalemate in a battle, and the games are in the Archie Sonic cosmology. He also said that Solaris and Archie and 06 are the exact same being. Well, that's Ian Flynn, like, as the creator of the games. Said anything about that? That's creator of the comics. Like, that's canon to the comics, but that's not canon to the games. Like, he also said that Sonic Chronicles was canon, but, like, that's obviously not the case. Like, Hyper Knuckles, Super Tails, and Hypersonic are canon. Pretty sure it was stated that they weren't. It was stated that Super Knuckles, Super Tails, and Hypersonic are not canon. But Mania brought Super Knuckles and Super Tails back, so they're canon again. And then Mania also makes a reference to the Super Emeralds, so I think that's like relevant in any way to say, hey, the Super Emeralds are a thing. That means likely Hypersonic is also a thing. I think that statement's been retconned. It's just that, like, Supersonic's never going to use Hypersonic because I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball's going to sue him. Or some crap like that. I don't know. Alright. Where was I at? Okay. Oh, yeah, I was still scaling Amy Rose. I'm a fucking idiot. Amy shouldn't really be doing much. I think Amy's, like, still kind of in the Dreamcast tier because, like, there's nothing that Amy has really done that puts her at any, like, majorly high tier. You could probably put her above the Egg Walker. Because I think she's stronger than, like, Dreamcast Tails at the very least. So that's probably, I feel like that's probably accurate. I don't think that Amy could beat an Egg Emperor on her own again. Or not again, because, like, she didn't do it the first time. She did it with Cream and Big. But, yeah, so Amy Rose would be Egg Walker. Would be above the Egg Walker, at the very least. So, I'm pretty sure I was here. Roll the dice. 1. Alright, we get Shadow. Shadow scales to pre-Forces Sonic, who was able to take on Life Wiper threats. Shadow is probably at this level here. Because he doesn't scale to Forces Sonic, because Forces Sonic was able to be Infinite, and Infinite absolutely clapped Shadow. So, or, like, he wasn't able to, like, completely beat Infinite. Like, there was some things holding Infinite back, but I'm going to scale Infinite to where he was at that time, because that's the strongest that we've seen him. But yeah, Shadow was never able to take on Infinite, so he kind of sits at the Life Wiper tier. That's base Shadow, anyway. Super Shadow is a lot stronger. Alright. Right here. Shadow's my favorite Sonic character. Mine too, dude. I love Shadow. Shadow's fucking awesome. I have, like, an extra little bit of appreciation for Shadow, or thankfulness to Shadow, because on my TikToks, my Shadow video blew the fuck up, dude. Like, that's got 65,000 views, and immediately got me from, like, 6 followers to, like, 500. Like, I am so, like, fucked with that. It's nuts. Sonic defeated beings that can create black holes. I personally, I understand the idea of, like, black hole scaling, but I don't agree with it. I think that black holes should be scaled to what they're able to destroy. Yes, they are technically things that can, like negate durability because of how they work. They, like, rip things apart on an atomic level. But, I don't know, like, black holes are a little weird in fiction. Not every writer knows how black holes work. And like things are just like weird in black holes with fiction. So you have to take like black hole feats with a little bit of salt. All right. What was I rolled a 3. So 1, 2, 3. We have Tails. All right. So Tails' last adventure. So you like the edgelords, huh? Dude, I love the fucking edgelords. I know I shouldn't like the edgelords because everybody's telling me, dude, fucking 10 years old, dude. Like, only 10-year-olds will draw, like, skulls in their notebooks and shit. No, I like skulls in my notebook. I think it looks cool. Leave me alone. Alright, so, we're going with... Alright, so Tails... Tails was in Sonic Heroes along with Amy. He was also in Sonic Advance. But once again, like, Tails doesn't really have that much to him, unless you're talking about, like, what was it? What was that one thing? It was, like, fucking Cyber Tails? Really? The frickin' Cyber Tails is what we're gonna use his feats for against the Zeddy? Which, once again, I should probably add the Zeddy in here. Or at the very least, Zavok. But either way, still, you fucking... What's Tails doing to, like, anybody? At this point. Like, I love Tails when, like, back when he was playable, especially in Adventure 1. Like, in Adventure 1, he was so badass. I loved his spin attack. Like, I loved all of his shit. But I honestly, like, just don't see Tails, like, doing anything. So... I don't know, man. I'm going to put him at the Dreamcast here. I don't think he beats Egg Emperor unless there is a feat that I am missing. I don't know, like, Tails has got to stay there for now. Alright, next up. 1. We have Vector. Alright, Vector, once again, probably not taking on an Egg Emperor alone. I can see him beating the hell out of Tails. So Vector stays in the Dreamcast here, along with Tails. I'm back apparently trying to scale Lightning from Final Fantasy is more complex than I thought. Dude, just trying to scale Final Fantasy in general is more complex than anybody thought. Because it's from Square Enix, and Square Enix can't make a simple plot. They can't do it. It's not within their bones. It's not within their psyches to make it a simple plot. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I am a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I'm making a lot of Kingdom Hearts videos, and like Kingdom Hearts videos are like some of the best on my channel so far, I think. But I like it's so complicated. Anyway, do you scale Blaze to low multiversal because she was equal to post Solaris to Sonic post Solaris? Yes, I do. Actually, Blaze is definitely like the strongest non-Hedgehog character in terms of like living characters that aren't robots or monsters or shit. Like Blaze destroys like just about everybody who isn't a super hedgehog. Shit, where's I at? Okay, I was right here. So let me roll that. 2. 1, 2. All right, we have the Eclipse Cannon. All right. So we haven't seen anything really above the Eclipse Cannon, at least at its stated strength of being able to pierce stars, because nothing has ever stopped the Eclipse Cannon from blasting something. In terms of feats, you could probably put it at maybe like the Life Wiper tier around here, but the Eclipse Cannon, like right there, probably at like the star level tiers, like the star piercing tiers. I don't believe that the Final Hazard is stronger than the actual Eclipse Cannon itself. Although the Eclipse Cannon was designed, I don't know. Shadow the Hedgehog makes the Eclipse Cannon weird. Blaze versus Natsu. That depends on where you scale Natsu. I've heard like pretty crazy shit about Natsu. I don't personally believe it, so I think Blaze would probably stomp. So, yeah. Although, Natsu... Blaze's flames are, like, kind of special. They're, like, cursed flames, aren't they? Especially when she's burning Blaze. So, I don't know Natsu's speed feats, but if Natsu is able to react to Blaze, he could eat her flames, gain their power, and then it might be more of an even fight. Natsu was able to burn time itself. It was an outlier. Yeah, that's the feat that I keep hearing, but I'm pretty sure he just burned Zeref's magic, right? Like, he's been able to burn pure magic before. Like, that's not fucking crazy to think about that Natsu can burn magic. I don't know if he can burn time itself, but he can burn magic. That's confirmed. Alright, next up. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we go. We have Hypersonic. Hypersonic. Alright, I'm going with a modern version of Hypersonic. Like, a kind of like theoretical modern version of Hypersonic. Hypersonic would definitely be somewhere in this range. He would be probably like the top tier of the verse, aside from like maybe the Master Emerald. So I'm gonna. It's kind of a coin toss. You know, for aesthetic reasons, I'm gonna put Sonic at that level of chaos tier. He's a lot stronger than Multiversal. Well, actually, no. If the Master Emerald is stronger than him. Oh wait, no. It would be the Super Emeralds that would be giving him power, and the Super Emeralds are each like a Chaos Emerald's worth of energy. So, or like a set of Chaos Emeralds worth of energy. So he would be like getting a lot more power out of it. Anyway, like Hypersonic is basically getting energy from the Master Emerald. That's effectively what's happening here. And Supersonic is shown to have more power than the Chaos Emerald, so why would Hypersonic not have more power than the Master Emerald? That's effectively what it is. Didn't Natsu beat Agnologia, and he scales to maybe 4D because he transcends time? That's a good... I haven't read Fairy Tail in a while. Me and my girlfriend are actually kind of watching it right now. So, it's possible that, like, there's a feat that I missed from back when I read it. Because I'm pretty sure I finished reading Fairy Tail, like, before I started Powerscaling. So, I wouldn't know what to do with the feat if I saw it. Jesus, there are too many people. Agreed. Not in the stream, not watching the stream. Like, that's a lot. But in terms of what's going on my screen, there's so many people to fucking scale, and I don't like it. It's gotta stop. Anyway, next up. Tits. Balls and tits. Yeah, roll a 1. Fuck it. Egg Wizard. Alright. Egg Wizard was affecting, he had like the Star Rod, or whatever that was called, that affected like the barriers between dimensions, and I think it was specifically talking about the dimensions between like Sonic and Blaze's. So I know this says uni, but it also includes like low multi, which is like 1 or 2, or like a very low number of universes. So like Egg Wizard would probably be like the top tier of the God tier. All right, let's see. Nobody in Fairy Tail. Oh God, there are a lot of people here. No, it's literally stated that he transcends time, but no, in a literal universal way. I miss when there's like 5 people on the stream. Do you have the scan? Okay, so like people are debating in my chat. Excalibur, do you think Cell is above Solar System level? Probably not. Like Cell should be at Solar System level, right? That's where he like stated he would be. I mean, unless there's some kind of like fucking, what is it? Like some kind of like multiplier that, I don't know, that like puts him up there. Alright, roll the dice. 1, once again. Alright, so we have the Phantom Egg, the final boss of Sonic Mania. Once again, I think the Phantom Ruby works a lot like the Chaos Emeralds, where it works based on emotion. Okay, also, I'm gonna turn on a freaking light here, because... monkey butts. that for my phone and my computer. So, nah, tit monkeys. All right. It's bad. We don't like you. We don't like it. It's bad. All right. We'll plug this lamp in so I can actually get some frickin' light in here. Hey. There we go. I got it. I got it, guys. You got it. Ain't it lovely? Ain't it lovely, people? All right. Let me see. Oh yeah, I was at the Phantom Egg. So, like, once again, I think the Phantom Ruby operates similarly to the Chaos Emeralds, where it feeds off of emotion. I think they allude to that within, like, the Japanese version of Sonic Forces. So the Phantom Ruby would probably be more powerful in living hands than it is in Machine's hands, like it kind of is with Eggman. So Eggman is probably not as powerful as the Phantom Ruby is. And obviously, like, Classic Sonic is kind of like way back within... Classic Sonic is getting more powerful than the Chao tier. He's probably, like, reaching those, like, Dreamcast tiers. I feel like the Phantom Egg would probably be above the Egg Walker, I think. I think, like, Classic Sonic and his crew are kind of, like, getting to those, like, Dreamcast levels with things like the Phantom Ruby. So let's do that. Isn't base Sonic universal because he can beat the genie guy from Sonic and the Secret Rings, who was going to destroy the Storybook universe? That was before Darksmine Sonic. I don't... Okay, this is a personal thing to me. You could go in two separate ways with it, and I will explain that when we get to the genie guy that you're talking about eventually. So, next up we have this. All right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have the Chaos Emeralds. Once again, as I said, it depends on where you scale. It depends on whether or not you go with, like, the Chaos Emeralds without like any form of emotion or with emotion. So I'm gonna scale the Chaos Emeralds without emotion, and that would put them at star level because of them powering the Eclipse Cannon. I believe the Phantom Ruby is also kind of like an equivalent to the Chaos Emeralds because it kind of reacted to the 7 Chaos Emeralds to open the portal to the other, to, like, the Forces timeline. So that's where I'm putting the Chaos Emeralds for now, unless I can think of something different. All right, here we go. Could Sonic be omniversal? Probably not. Unless you're going with, like... Unless you're going with, like, a comp Sonic who has, like, Ultrasonic and his Hyper form. Like, that would probably be the only way to even get close. But even then, I don't know if he would reach omniversal. All right. Next up. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have the Metal Overlord. Okay. So, Metal Overlord is definitely stronger than the Egg Emperor, obviously. So he would be at minimum at the Dreamcast tier. And it took Super Sonic, along with, like, a sort of, like, amped Knuckles and an amped Tails to beat him. Also, he said that he absorbed the data from Chaos. And that's probably part of where he got his form from, is, like thinking about, like, perfect chaos and shit. So, Metal Overlord would probably be in the Life Wiper tier, with not much discussion to be had. And let's see, who would he beat? He might beat Base Iblis. It's possible that he could also beat Gemerald. Once again, I think 06 is where Sonic gets to that point where he can take on Perfect Chaos by himself. Like, without using the Chaos Emeralds. So, I want to say... this is actually kind of tough. 06. Sonic could probably beat Metal Overlord in base, I think. I think Gemerald actually came after Metal Overlord, but Sonic needed more help with Overlord than he did with Gemerald in the Dreamcast era. So I'm going to put Metal Overlord there, where he is below Iblis and above Gemerald. I think that's a good place to put him. Oh God, there's a lot of debate in my chat. Well, so like we got like what, like Saitama and Naruto. We got Natsu versus Blaze. I mean, once again, like even oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know if that would be true or not. Yeah, once again, like I wouldn't be able to tell you how Fairy Tail scales because I don't know quite what that is. Also, like there's a lot of things that say that characters transcend time, and I don't know. I think it's starting to be one of those things where like if you hear it, you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, because like didn't Agnologia be stated to like transcend time because he was able to like beat Zeref's time magic or something like that? I don't remember. But yeah, Natsu wouldn't scale to him as far as I'm aware. At least by the end of like Fairy Tail. I don't know about the 1,000-Year War. I haven't really read any of that. But, you know, whatever. Alright, next up. Yep. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Devil Doom. Okay, this was Dreamcast Super Shadow that took him on. This is actually tough. Huh. Where to put Devil Doom? Okay, it's at this point where I gotta start thinking about, like, okay, what are his powers? And how would that affect him? Actually, now that I think about it, Metal Overlord might be above, like, maybe, like, all of these guys here. Although, wait, no. I said that modern Sonic would probably be able to beat these guys alone, right? This one's a hard one. So I'm gonna put Devil Doom in the med tier, but I don't know where he goes. I feel like he probably would scale above Iblis, and then Sonic needed help against Gemerald in the Dreamcast era, and Shadow didn't need help against Doom. So I'm thinking that that's where it goes. So like Devil Doom should be like below Gemerald, I think. I think Gemerald could probably take on Devil Doom in his final form. Didn't modern Sonic take a hit from the Time Eater? He lived a hit from the Time Eater, but like he basically got one shot. So he survived a hit from the Time Eater. I don't know like how well that goes for his durability. I don't think it probably would. Because like he like barely survived it, if he survived it at all, which means he can't tank it. Let's see, where was Devil Doom? I think Devil Doom was right here. All right, next up. How strong do you think Rosalina is? Some people say she's universal, but I'm not sure. I would say she's universal. Reversing the effects of that one black hole that was going to destroy the universe would probably put her at that level. So I think Rosalina probably is universal. I don't think any other Mario characters are, though. Like, I don't think that Mario scales to Rosalina. I don't think anybody scales to Rosalina. as far as I'm aware. All right, next up, 1, Neo Metal Sonic. All right, Neo Metal Sonic is actually kind of featless. We don't know where the fuck Neo is. All right, so he's probably stronger than base Metal Sonic, who I think is probably above. Oh wait, no, he takes on. Okay, Neo Metal Sonic is the one from like the Dreamcast era with Sonic Heroes. But if we go with like the idea of like a modern day Neo Metal Sonic, he would probably be above. He'd definitely be above Vector. He'd definitely be above the Egg Emperor, obviously. Yeah, he'd probably win the Dreamcast here. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go with a modern Neo Metal Sonic, or should we go with the one from Sonic Heroes? Because like if we go with like the modern one, we just assume that he's like stronger than base Metal Sonic in like the modern era. Who is able to take on Sonic to a degree, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he like gets one shot by Sonic or anything. I think it's actually like kind of a close-ish fight. Oh wait, no, it's the illusion of Metal Sonic that he takes on at Forces. And it's like an amped version of it. Okay, let me look back. When was the last time Metal Sonic was a threat? Metal Sonic was a thing. He was a thing in Sonic Riders 3. Sonic Free Riders, that's it. And that was before Forces. So base Metal Sonic scales to pre-Forces Sonic, and Neo Metal Sonic Modern would scale to that. Although, if we put Metal Overlord at this tier because of his appearance in Sonic Heroes, we should probably put Neo Metal Sonic based on his appearance in Heroes. So, I'm going to put him at the Dreamcast tier. This is specifically because he's in Heroes, okay? Base Metal Sonic is probably going to be above him, and he's probably also going to be above Metal Overlord, but that's them from then, not them from now, if that makes any sense. But our riders in the main canon are alternate timeline like 06. Riders should be canon. They make references to... They are small, but the mainline games do make references to Jet the Hawk. So the Riders series should be canon. It's kind of a coin toss, you could say, but they do like make reference to Jet, so it should be canon. He lost a base classic who isn't universe. Wait, the Riders games are in the future? Is that a statement? I feel like that's I don't feel like that's true. Because in Generations, there's like a Jet the Hawk trophy. And I know that's probably not the reason that you should consider Riders canon. But, you know, it's a reference to Riders in the main series. So, yeah, that was classic Metal that happened too. Oh, yeah, you're talking about in Generations when Classic Sonic took on Metal. So, yeah, no, that would be like Classic Metal Sonic. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna stick Neo Metal Sonic there. All right, next up, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0. This should be pretty easy. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, straight up. 0 should be pretty fodder. Like, I don't know. Like, 0 takes on, like, Adventures Amy. But, like, Adventures Amy doesn't really do a lot. Do you think Sonic Rivals is canon? Yes, definitely. They had to have a way to reintroduce Silver into Sonic's like familiarity, and that's the only way to go about it is to make Rivals canon. So Rivals kind of has to be canon. Alright, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, next up. So yeah, 0 Pooh tier, 4. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. 0 was like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. SBO. SBO should probably be at like at the same level as Vector. That's not too hard to think about. Like, Well, it's a simple concept. Like SBO is the same team as Vector. He's also a ninja, so like he probably stomps like both Tails and Amy. Not at the same time, obviously, but like I feel like SBO would definitely beat out Tails and Amy. I'm back again. You that every Persona game's what? Did you know that every Persona game is connected? Yes, I did actually. I was made aware of that recently. Like there are posters of like the previous characters that are considered to be famous. You literally go to the school of the 3rd game and the 4th game. So yeah, like 100% the Persona games are connected. All right. Next up. Blip. Bloop. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jet the Hawk. Okay, Jet the Hawk is definitely weaker than the Babylon Guardian because Jet the Hawk doesn't really do anything to the Babylon Guardian. At least by himself. He needs like 5 other people. Where's Big the Cat? Big the Cat's on here. He's here. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. I got Froggy. Did you see my shit tier list? It didn't seem like it was shit. I mean, I don't know Ninja Gaiden, so I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure. So Jet the Hawk probably below the Babylon Guardian at the very least. Hand over the Ark of the Cosmos! Yeah, no. Go off Jet's boost attack in the games. What does that do? I mean, like, if you mean, like, what he did to Sonic, 1, I feel like that shouldn't count, because Sonic was, like, kind of off his guard because he didn't know how to use the board that he just obtained. Like, he was, like, getting good at it pretty much immediately, but he was, like, still super new. Jet the Hawk doesn't scale to Sonic or Tails. Yeah, no, probably not. Honestly, Jet the Hawk is probably not super strong. He does have, like, a few attacks that, like, actually make him, like, something of a threat, I think. What's the next power scaling tier list going to be? I have no idea, actually. I'm kind of just, like, making this up as I go along. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just there. Well, this is kind of like Dreamcast Tales that were, like... Well, like, it's above Dreamcast Tales because it's, like, Heroes Tales, isn't it? Alright. I'm gonna put him... Probably, like, high-end Chow tier. I think he can take on, like, Mecha Sonic. You think Jet can best Chaos? Chaos Zero? Definitely. Like, Chaos Zero's fucked. Like, Chaos Zero gets destroyed by a lot of things. Perfect Chaos? Hell no. Hell to the heck. Heckins no. Like, there's, like, nobody on, like, these bottom 3 tiers are taking on Perfect Chaos. But Chaos Zero? Yeah. 100%. Jet can probably take on Chaos Zero. I mean, like, I feel like it would be weird to, like, put him all the way at the bottom when he, like, does have attacks that, like, do damage to people. I don't think it would be fair to put him at, like, the Pooh tier at all. So, I don't know. When are we playing games? I might play a game next time. Maybe Megan, if I might like do another game where I play with fans. Maybe like go into Smash or Monster Hunter or something like that. I don't know. I will think on that. Jet the Hawk was where? I think it was like right here or something like that. I'm probably wrong, but fuck it, who cares? Blip. The chaos enforces is 0, right? Yeah, that's correct. But like, even then, that chaos should still be fodder. Classic Sonic was able to one-shot him. Like it's not good. All right, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Mephiles. Okay. So, does Sonic have immeasurable speed? I think he does. Especially in Generations, when he's moving in a place with no time that was created by something that actually like affects time. Not to mention he was also like so fast that he was like giving his speed. Or at least infinite, my bad. Yeah. I get immeasurable speed and infinite speed mixed up a lot. Whatever like the tier beyond MFTL is. Like that's where I would say that he is. Anyway, Mephiles. Mephiles is an equal to 06 Shadow. And I think like 06 is where like the base Sonic characters start to like kind of tip off. Yeah, so he was able to take on like modern Shadow to an extent. So Mephiles might be in the upper tier. I don't see the Lost World crew. Yeah, I forgot to put the Zeddy in here. My bad. All right, so yeah, Mephiles should be like right next to Shadow. 06 is where you start to see, I think, like modern Shadow. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mephiles would still be at that tier. Let's go with Bium. Next up. Mephiles, he killed Jesus Christ. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we have the Avatar. The rookie, yeah. Yeah, Mephiles is a weird... not Mephiles. The Avatar is a weird one. Mephiles should be higher. Why? Because he killed Sonic from behind when he wasn't looking? Really? Like, that's why you're gonna put him at Planet? Like, no. Like, no, definitely not. This is... Yeah. I don't know, it's hard to say. It depends on if you give him the Phantom Ruby prototype. Because, like, he does get that at some point in the game, and he does, like, use it for combat to an extent. And he also has the Wispins. The Wispins are actually, like, kind of OP as fuck. I don't know, man. This one's weird. I feel like he's obviously, like, below Shadow. I think he should be stronger than, like, most of Sonic's, like, friendly cast, I think. So I feel like the Avatar would probably be somewhere around here. Like, probably in the Dreamcast tier, above Vector. I don't know if he'd be able to take on Egg Emperor. He wasn't really able to take on Infinite that much. Like, he was scared shitless of Infinite until the very end when Sonic was helping him out. So, I don't know. All right. So, I believe he was right here. All right. Modern Shadow is solar system level. Are you saying that because of the Sonic Battle feat? Because, like, you can use that to put Shadow at like multi-solar system level. But I don't personally agree with it because I think it's pretty inconsistent. Because like no other feats in the Dreamcast era point to that level of power. It's only that one. So it's hard. One. So we got Supersonic. Boom. This one's easy. Alright. Queue up. And here we go. He's above Super Shadow. That's pretty set in stone. Like, Supersonic is in Chaos tier. No question. Mephiles is planet level. Like, are we still saying that because he killed Sonic? That's a bad. Even then, like, he would still be like Life Wiper tier because Sonic back in 06 was in the Life Wiper tier. Let's see, where was? Okay, I was right here. Boom. Yep. 3. 1, 2, 3. Storm. Storm is probably stronger than Jet. But not too much stronger than anyone else, I don't think. I think he had like a boxing match with Knuckles once, maybe. But even then, like that's it's meh. I think he got his ass beat. Right. So then we're right here. No, because he has other feats. What other feats does Mephiles have that isn't just being Solaris? Alright. 1. We have Classic Sonic. Alright, Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic should probably be... this is actually kind of hard. Oh, man, I wish I put the Egg Dragoon on here, because then I could find where, like, the Egg Dragoon lays, and then probably put, like, Classic Sonic there. Fighting Shadow, who took off his rings to fight him. Yeah, but Shadow is at the Life Wiper tier. Like, this includes him without his inhibitor rings. You understand that, right? Like, this is still Shadow without the inhibitor rings. If it took Shadow without the inhibitor rings to beat Mephiles, then Mephiles is still below Shadow. Like, dude. Classic Sonic. Ooh. I will say that I think Classic Sonic got stronger in Forces. Maybe. Classic Sonic is difficult. He would probably be above Chaos Zero. Like, let's just be honest with that. I think he would probably beat out Gamma. Like, he would beat out Knuckles, who beat this guy. And, well, he would beat out, like, classic Knuckles, who beat that guy. So... Maybe I should put Ray a little bit higher, because Ray should scale pretty close to Classic Sonic. So... But 1 emerald is equal to Shadow, and 1 emerald is planetary. How is 1 emerald planetary? Ooh. I'm an idiot. I have Phantom Eggman here, and all of the ones from all the characters from Mania would probably be above him, right? Classic Sonic would destroy Amy. Yeah, probably. Okay, now that I think about it, all right, I'm gonna put Ray above the Phantom Egg. And then Classic Sonic, yeah, you would probably be right. He would be above Amy. Probably above Tails, even. I don't know if he'd be above Espio and Vector, though. Alright, so we have Classic Sonic. Obviously, like, Classic Tails wouldn't be stronger than Modern Tails. So, I feel like Ray would probably scale more to, like, Tails than he would to... to Classic Sonic. Alright, so let's go with... Crap, where was I at? I think it was, like, right here. Alright. Fun fact, Hooters and Sonic had a crossover. That's not a fun fact. I don't like that fact. I'm not having fun with the fact that I know that fact. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tikal. Alright, Tikal is definitely weaker than Perfect Chaos. Do I believe Chip is Planet at least? I mean, we'll get to that when I get to Chip. Now, won't we? Tikal is definitely, like, weaker than Chaos Zero. Chaos Zero is easily above, like, any Knuckles clan member that isn't flat-out Knuckles. And then Mecha Sonic probably also beats out Tikal. Actually, Tikal is probably Poo tier. Maybe above Orbot. So, yeah, no. But Classic Sonic can also restore space and time with his speed. And even then, I feel like Modern Sonic kind of did most of the work there. In terms of speed, like, Classic Sonic might compare to Modern Sonic, but not in power. Anyway, let's roll the dice. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Blaze. We have Base Blaze. I have Burning Blaze at another entry on this list, but we have Base Blaze. Base Blaze would definitely be above the Avatar. I believe Sonic Rush also takes place after Sonic Chronicles. So, Blaze might be all the way up here. I don't think that she... yeah, I don't think that she would beat Mephiles. But she would definitely beat everybody else on this list. So, Blaze would be up there. Speed equals strength. How? Like, speed does not equal strength at all. Alright, roll the dice. Beep. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we go. We got Rouge the Bat, everybody. So, Rouge... I would put Rouge maybe above Tails. Because she took on... Because she's pretty easily able to take on people like Knuckles. However, well, like, at least she was able to take on like Heroes Knuckles and other characters of that caliber. So I feel like she should be right here, above Tails, but like below Classic Sonic and below Espio. All right, let's continue. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eggman. Okay, with his mechas, Eggman could be anywhere on this list, literally at any tier. Like it could be Pooh, it could be Dreamcast, it could be fucking Chaos. But just as Eggman, you know, he's kind of a cowardly bitch. He kicks around Orbot a lot. And I don't know, like maybe Zero, but probably not. So Eggman, just alone, no mechas, it's just Egg. It's just Eggy Boy. That is Pooh. It's Pooh. Eggman is Pooh. Why is Rouge beating Knuckles an outlier? By the way, Rouge beating Knuckles is an outlier. She fights him multiple times. Like, how is that an outlier? Like, she fights him in Adventure 2, and she fights him in Heroes. And, like, they're, like, actually somewhat relative to each other. Now, I will say Knuckles is definitely stronger than Rouge by this point, but, like, compared to, like, current-day Tails and Amy, I feel like Rouge can definitely take them on. Alright. Pretty sure I was at, like, the end of the list here, so start up here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Black Doom. All right, Black Doom was able to take on Hero's Shadow. Not current day Shadow. Eggman can run faster than Sonic in the Genesis games. That's an outlier. Like, no question, that's an outlier. My butt hurts, man. This is what happens when you have a metal chair. Black Doom is planet level. How is Black Doom planet level? I don't think he shows any planetary feats. In fact, he specifically needs the Eclipse Cannon and the he needs the Eclipse Cannon fire to do anything. If he was planet level, he would just like take out the White House by himself. Also, my butt is hurting really bad because of this chair. So I'm gonna see if I can't grab the gamer chair. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, bitches. This is why you do squats, people. Alright. You gotta take me to that drink here. Okay, so Black Doom takes on base Shadow from Heroes. So he's definitely not Life Wiper level. Like, that's Devil Doom, obviously. He would probably be in the Dreamcast here, is my guess. He'd probably be above. Okay, so the last thing that like Vector and SBO do is in Heroes. And that's where a lot of these characters' like last appearances are in terms of like feats that they accomplish. And then Black Doom is pretty much stronger than anybody in Heroes. So I think the Avatar is definitely above Vector. Yeah, I think the Avatar is definitely above Doom, I mean. But where's Boom? I don't like Boom. I don't like Boom. Also, Boom's not canon, so none of that. I ain't doing lyric. I ain't doing no fucking Sticks the Badger. None of that. I ain't doing none of that. That ain't from me, people. All right. So Black Doom, I put in between like the Avatar and Vector. I think Black Doom is stronger than Vector, but probably not stronger than the Avatar. Kitty, what are you meowing at? What the fuck are you meowing? I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you in the butt. Come on. I gotta show you to my stream so they'll like me more. Fucking idiot cat. Here you go. Look at her. Ain't she cute? Ain't she cute? Ain't she a little fucking idiot? Oh, good kitty. Alright. Down, kitty. Okay. Next up. Bloop. Ah, shit. I messed that up. Bloop. 4. Where was I at? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Cream. We got Cream the Rabbit. I think this one's pretty obvious. She's definitely probably below Amy. What is Kitty? What are you doing? Kitty, what are you doing now? Are you mad that I picked you up so you're interrupting my stream? Is that what's happening? All right. So yeah, I'm gonna put Cream right there above Ray and below Amy, and I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty easy placement, is to put her like below Amy but above like the classic characters. Hey, what's up, Funky Kong? I'm ranking some Sonic characters like I was doing yesterday with Zelda. Hurrah. Fucking hurrah, brother. Okay, Kitty, what are you doing? I love this cat. Anyway. Alright, let's roll. Tit balls. Alright, I rolled a 6. Whatever, who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, God, I forgot this thing's name. This was like the fucking... Driscoll? Drobble? Or something like that? I don't know. It's something that was taking on Shadow with Sonic in Shadow the Hedgehog. So, he's probably weaker than Black Doom, but probably stronger than everybody else. It's the thing with the antimatter cannon that, like, the gun leader mech goes into. Shouldn't classic Sonic scale above Life Wipers? No, because modern Sonic, for the longest time up until Forces, like, was at, like, that Life Wiper tier. So, and classic Sonic obviously is not stronger than modern Sonic. Alright. Where was that? Right here. Roll the dice. 1. We have Emerald. Okay. So in terms of actual, like, scaling, the only thing that Emerald scales to is, like, Sonic Battle. But, like, he has, like, multi-solar system level feats in there. But I believe that those feats are pretty inconsistent for, like, the Dreamcast era. So I don't really count them. But in terms of where he would go, he would probably be below, like, Dreamcast Shadow. Sonic Battle is canon. I 100% agree with that. I just don't agree with the feat. I don't agree with the feat itself, because there's nothing else in the Dreamcast era which Sonic Battle takes place in that corroborates that feat. So, in terms of who Emerald would actually beat, he was beaten by pretty much everybody in the Dreamcast era. Oh wait, no, he wasn't beaten. He beat almost everybody in the Dreamcast era. I think with, like, the exception of, like, Shadow and Sonic. So he'd probably be an equal to Shadow from the... Wait, he is an equal to Shadow from the fucking... Goddammit, Shadow the Hedgehog. So he would probably be above Doom. My guess is that he might even be above the Avatar. I don't think he would be above the Egg Emperor, though. So I'm gonna put Emerald right there. I have a feeling that he would probably beat the Avatar, just, like, due to hacks and, like, copying abilities and shit. He would probably just, like, somehow find a way to copy the Wispins and just, like, wreck his shit. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good place for Emerald. Let's go with this. 3. 1, 2, 3. We have Classic Tails. Classic Tails pretty much scales to Ray, so that's a pretty easy fix right there. Technically, there are 2 feats. Base Shadow defeated Emerald, who had all the Chaos Emeralds, and the Egg Blaster. Well, that was still like Heroes / Shadow the Hedgehog Shadow. So, yeah, I still stand that, like, this is where Emerald would probably be. Unless, of course, Sonic Chronicles was canon, then Emerald might be a little bit higher, but it's not. So, sorry. That would be right here. Let's do this. All right. Come on. I keep messing that up. Yeah, there we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have Super Tails. So, Super Tails is practically featless because, like, Super Tails doesn't exist beyond the classic era. I am thinking of, like, a modern Super Tails. That's why I have a picture of modern Super Tails. Modern Super Tails probably doesn't have the same kind of power that Super Sonic and Super Shadow does. He's never shown, for obvious reasons, like, he's never shown any feats above that. He's probably better than any classic character. So, Except maybe Classic Sonic. Actually, no, he probably is better than Classic Sonic. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing, you dumb shit cat? You dumb fuzzball. Ugh. Okay, this is actually hard. Maybe I made a mistake putting modern Super Tails and modern Super Knuckles into this. Kitty, get out of there. Come on. What are you doing? Scale base Tails to base Sonic. I don't scale base Tails to base Sonic, though. Like, that's the thing. Also, like, Tails doesn't have as much control over the Chaos Emeralds as Sonic does. Like, which is, I believe, one of the reasons why Super Sonic is so powerful. Because he has good enough control over the Chaos Emeralds. You know, I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna skip Super Tails and Super Knuckles for now, because I honestly have no idea where I would put them. So, yeah, that's my first skip of the day. I refuse to scale Super Knuckles and Super Tails. God damn it, why did I do that? Why did I do that to myself? I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. Alright, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Perfect Chaos. Very easy Life Wiper tier. Like, no... Like, very easy. There's, like, no question about that. But, where does he scale? Like I said, I'm pretty sure Metal Overlord stated that, like, he absorbed... Or he didn't absorb, but, like, he copied Chaos's power. And then, like, got above that. So, I feel like Perfect Chaos would probably be in this area here. Maybe? Like, I don't know if he would beat Metal Overlord. Actually, Gemerald could probably beat him too, maybe. Are you saying that Chaos is city level? No, like, he was stated to be a Life Wiper. Like, he was stated, like... it was stated that he would, like, quote, destroy the world like he did before. So not only is he stated to be a Life Wiper, he did Life Wipe, effectively. Not completely, obviously, but, like, he destroyed, I believe it was, like, the dominant species on the planet, which was the Echidnas at the time. Like, he destroyed their entire civilization. So, Perfect Chaos is, like, definitely Life Wiper, no question. I feel like Devil Doom would definitely lose to Perfect Chaos. But Knuckles scales to Sonic. No, he doesn't. Shadow doesn't even scale to Sonic anymore because Forces is a thing. Shadow jumped like a massive tier when Forces came along. So, like, nobody scales to Sonic at this point in terms of, like, in terms of, like, any living being on this list. At least in terms of, like, base Sonic between, like, them and, like, the supers. You know what I mean? Alright, next up. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time Eater. Very easy. Definitely in, like, the multiversal tiers. Pretty much no question. It's possible that he would be above Shadow, but Super Shadow at that point would scale to Supersonic. And once again, like I said, it's more than likely that Sonic was giving power to his younger self. He just kind of, like, accepted his help. He didn't really, like, need to do that. So, alright, so that's the Time Eater. I believe I was, like, right here, I want to say. Alright. Bloop. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is the Mobius, or no, it's not the Mobius. It's the Master Computer Abyss. This is the thing that like creates the black hole that is like consistent within Sonic. It was stated that it was going to destroy the planet with its black hole, but that was kind of like an overtime thing. So I don't know if you can put the axiom at planetary necessarily. It's probably more along the lines of like probably the highest tier of like the Guardian, the Babylonian Guardian, because it was basically like the same characters that were all taking it on, with a relatively same amount of power. Like this was still like Dreamcast Sonic, and like Jet and like Jet, Wave, Storm, all of them, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails. So the axiom, yeah, the Abyss would probably work that way. So it's Hypersonic High Multiversal. Oh yeah, 100%. I would put Sonic in. I would put Hypersonic in probably like the complex multiversal tiers. Actually, Hypersonic I think would definitely, at least like modern Hypersonic, not classic Hypersonic. Classic Hypersonic would be different. I think. I don't know where classic Hypersonic would go, but like that's.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm gonna go right here.
Where do you put the Wisp and Hyper Go-On energy? That's a good question. Well, they did handle that black hole that was about to absorb the park. I also believe like they're, I think they're like supposed to be comparable to the Chaos Emeralds in terms of power. There is like a voice clip that was never used, unfortunately, where it stated that they are. Excalibur, you do know that Hypersonic is a finite boost, right? Is it? Because like Sonic gets his powers from the Super Emeralds. Yeah, you're probably right. He might break into like high multiversal, maybe not complex. Yeah, he's probably like high multiversal. I don't know. Although I don't know, like it gets like just the Chaos Emeralds get supersonic from like star level to multiversal. So why wouldn't the Super Emeralds do the same thing? I don't know. Once again, we haven't seen Hypersonic in a while, so bleh. They need to bring back Hypersonic. I really want to see like something that Hypersonic would be able to do. Yep. 1. All right, we got Alfie Layla, Y Layla. Okay, so oh my God, here we go. A lot of people are gonna be mad at me for this. Wait, okay, I'm just like reading the comments really quick. Okay. I know Hypersonic is never coming back, but I want it to. Okay, so a lot of people are gonna be mad at me for where I scale Alfie Layla. But okay, there are 2 different ways that you can put Alfie Layla depending on how you scale it. This is how I scale it. Everything within the Storybook series takes place on a 2-dimensional plane, especially the Arabian Nights, because literally, do you want to know like how Eraser Jin is destroying the world of the Arabian Nights? He's erasing the words from the page of the book. Like he's literally like powerful enough to get rid of his own 2-dimensional fiction, and that's it. We haven't seen him do anything more powerful than that. Within his fiction, he's top tier, but outside of his fiction, which would be in Sonic's world, we don't know how he would be, and I don't think he would be super strong. So,
this is going to annoy a lot of people, but Alfie Layla is in the poo tier.
I'm sorry. A lot of people probably aren't gonna like that, but that's how I'm doing it. Kitty, get down. All right, next up. But Eraser has wishing power. So, like, that's more of like a power. That's reality warping. Like, that's hacks. That's certainly hacks. As far as I'm aware, he's not able to, like, do it on his own, right? He can't just, like, grant his own wish. He needs to, like, have somebody holding the lamp. So, honestly, like, that's not really even much. Like, he could have just, like, paid somebody to, like, wish him out of the book world. And that's not... like, if that was the case, then... like, I don't know. His wishes don't seem like that good unless you're in his... domain. So, I don't know. Alright, rolling the dice. 2.
1, 2. We have Burning Blaze. Burning Blaze, pretty easily. All the way up here. Burning Blaze scales pretty much directly to Supersonic. I feel like she would lose to Super Shadow. But, yeah, she's more than likely just... yeah. So, like, Burning Blaze definitely, like, scales to, like, Sonic and Shadow here. You could put her at, like, the God tier above the Egg Wizard. Like, you can kind of go either way with it. I like to put... actually, I should probably put Blaze at above here. I think she's, like, stronger than the... I think she's stronger than the Egg Wizard. She's literally able to, like... shoot attacks that bounce his attacks back at him, I'm pretty sure. So that does mean that she's stronger. So I'm going to put that... It seems like you are new to Power... Oh, wait, who are you talking to? Oh, okay, you're talking to technical difficulties, I think, right? Wait. Oh, NK. Oh, okay. Guys, I just want to say, like, try to be civil. Try to be civil in the chat. Try to be nice to each other. I like to promote an environment of niceness and not, like, toxicity. So, just try and keep it cool with everybody. All right. I'm not saying, like, you can't have some, like, fun, insulting banter towards each other, because I do that a lot. But, like, don't call people... Like, I know nobody's done this in the chat yet. I'm just, like, saying it before it happens. Like, please nobody call anybody, like, retarded or, like, a cuck or anything like that. Unless, like, you make it well known that you're joking about it. Anyway. I know that was like some kind of pussy shit, but I wanted to say it anyway. So thank you for listening to my tech talk. All right, I'm pretty sure I was right around here, I think.
All right. Boop.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, we have the Egg Viper from Sonic Adventure 1. I feel like most modern characters are probably above the Egg Viper.
And actually, like, if I said that the Phantom Egg is probably above the Egg Walker, the Phantom Egg is probably above the Egg Viper as well. So I'm going to put the Egg Viper there.
Alright.
Let's go over here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, we have the Death Egg robot. The very first one.
I think the Death Egg robots in Sonic Forces are a lot stronger, especially since they're a lot bigger. So, the Death Egg robots there would definitely scale above most of the Sonic characters because in Forces, they see the Death Egg robots as kind of like a significant threat. It's something that they can take down with some teamwork, but not alone, I don't think, unless like you have like some very skilled guys. Like the Avatar can take on like a big one, but a small one is a lot more like easily like destructible, I want to say. I think the Death Egg robot was the final boss of Sonic 2, wasn't it? Or was it Sonic 1? I don't remember. I feel like it'll probably be below the Egg Walker. I don't think the Jet could probably beat the Death Egg robot, so I'm going to put that there. Icky. Alright, next up. Oh, wait, shit. Where did I put? Okay, it was right there. Okay. Boom. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mighty. Mighty is pretty simple. I think Mighty scales above Classic Tails. I think Mikey's kind of, yeah, Mighty's kind of more along those like Classic Knuckles ranges. But yeah, he's probably above like he's probably above Classic Tails, I would say, but probably not above any like modern day characters. The fact that you put a Razor Jin after the robots on the female Echidna, like I know that's bothersome, but he's a character on a piece of paper. Like I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but like that's it. Like Orbot could throw him into a fire and he would die immediately. All right. Wait, where did I just? Okay, I had Mighty, so I'm probably right there. Yep. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. We have the Wisp. The Wisp armor. So, this is the final boss of Sonic Colors, at least for the Wii version. It would definitely be on like the Life Wiper levels, I think, especially with that black hole that it made after its destruction. So I feel like Shadow could probably beat it, Mephiles could probably beat it, Blaze could probably beat it. Egg Robo is a machine that came out after the Frenzy Bot. I'm going to say that the Frenzy Bot is probably above the Ifrit and Iblis. I'm going to put him right there. I don't think he's above the Egg Robo, but I think he's like right about there, and that makes sense to me. All right. Roll the dice. Bloop. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super Silver. Easy pie. It is pie, people. Like he's right up here below Shadow Sonic. Yeah, Super Shadow, and he's with like all of the supers. All of the supers are easily multiversal, at least in terms of like the Hedgehogs. Like Sonic, Shadow, Silver, definitely. Blaze, you could argue is here as well. Like you could argue for like either one of these areas, but I'm gonna put her at I'm gonna like keep her at the god tier. Let's see. Where was I at? Oh yeah, here's Big the Cat to everybody who wanted to know that. do this. Let's continue on. Time Eater, it likely isn't multiversal, though. Why wouldn't the Time Eater be multiversal? All right. Let's do this. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. We got Base Sonic. Base Sonic, based on forces, is probably at star level because of how he's able to take on Infinite. At the very... well, actually, no, he's not actually able to beat Infinite. Base Sonic, as of forces, is probably anywhere between like the stars and star and Planeteer. So I'm going to... Because when he actually like beat Infinite, finally, he... like Infinite wasn't strong enough to like recreate the like star feat that he had. He was kind of like nerfed at that point. Sonic is definitely more powerful than the Life Wiper tier. He's definitely at the planet tier at this point. So Sonic is our first member of the planet tier. Boom. He's the I tier. Should I just make this different? Should I just make this Emerald? I'm gonna make this Emerald tier. God damn it. Yeah, Emerald tier. Boom. Alright. So that was Base Sonic. And then I roll. Shit. I roll. Yeah, come on. Alright, same thing anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chow. You know, I love Chow so much. Chows are like the best thing in the universe. Just specifically because it has given me so much love over the years. It has given like a real person so much like real love. And I just want to like actually cuddle one. There we go. No, I'm kidding. No. Chow is obviously poo tier. It hurts me to put Chow's at poo tier, but I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. It hurts me so bad. All right, next up. 2. 1, 2. Charmy B. Like, is Charmy B stronger than anybody? Like, let's be honest here. Charmy B is like easily like the weakest person in Sonic's like friend group. I feel like Excalibur doesn't read Twitch chat. I'm not reading Twitch chat because all you're doing is spamming like unemployment benefits. That's like, why? Alright. Okay, like, this is probably a bias for me. There's probably something that Charmy has done that warrants him a higher on the list, but I just hate him so much. So he's definitely... Wait, honestly, like, no, like, he's not even that. Do I really want to put him, like, below Mecha Sonic? I kind of want to put him below Mecha Sonic. I feel like Charmy's not doing shit to a lot of people. I think it might take out a robot. that would make sense to me. Yeah, no, Charmy B is not doing super hot on this list, man. Like, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's bias, but like I don't think Charmy is meant to be super powerful at all. So, weakest character in Heroes, 100%. 100%. All right, I believe Charmy was like right here. So I'm gonna start. Oh wait, no. Here, boom. Next up, we're actually going through this very fast. I think it's probably because I'm using like a 6-sided dice instead of a 20. So instead of counting all the way up to 20, like the highest that I count to is 6. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know how like this isn't taking longer than the Zelda one, even though there's a lot more characters. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a 5. Dark Gaia. Okay, Dark Gaia is definitely on the planet tier.
He very consistently destroys the planet. Like that's like it's stated that not only like has he done it before, like he like constantly starts like rising to do it again. You know what I mean? Like he's done it like multiple times that he's like destroyed the planet. I don't know if Base Sonic would be able to beat Dark Gaia. That might be saying a little much. Actually, no. Not really. Like, if Sonic had any chance against Infinite, then he could probably beat Dark Gaia in base, I think, maybe. So, Alright. So, that was... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. So, Dark Gaia is definitely on the planetary ranges. The only reason that Supersonic is not on those planetary ranges, even though Supersonic did take on Dark Gaia post-06, is because Dark Gaia is... like, Dark Gaia is, like, constantly, like, weakening the Emeralds. It's stated that the reason that the Chaos Emeralds turned off was not because of Eggman's machine at the beginning of the game. It's because of Dark Gaia. Like, Professor Pickle states that, like, during one of the cutscenes. Like, this has happened multiple times where, like, Dark Gaia destroys the planet, the Emeralds turn off, and then Light Gaia has to come in and, like, recharge them and fix the planet before Dark Gaia can, like, turn into his perfect form. So, Dark Gaia, very consistently planet level. Yep. 1. Alright, we got the Phantom King. The Phantom King is taking on... Oh, I don't have Classic Supersonic on this list. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so Classic Supersonic. So obviously it's stronger than Base Sonic, the Phantom King. This is the Phantom King, like, with the Phantom Ruby, by the way. So... I'm trying to think about, like, where the Phantom King would go. Where would Classic Supersonic go? He's not at the Time Eater's level. Before anybody says it. Are you talking about... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I saw something in the chat. They did, like, I don't know. I'm gonna respond to that. Where would I put it? It would be above that. Classic Supersonic is probably above everybody else. In the Dreamcast here, at least in terms of like the people. He's probably stronger than the Avatar. I don't know if I'd say that he's stronger than Emerald. Maybe that's a possibility. You might be able to get Classic Supersonic to like the lower levels of the Life Wiper tier, because once again, Adventure 1... Oh wait, no, Adventure 1 is where Supersonic gets more powerful. I'd probably put him at the high end of the Dreamcast here. So, like, if I had Super Classic Sonic here, I would probably also have the Phantom King there as well. So, or if I had him on here, I would have him, like, right in this area. Alright. Where did I have the Phantom King, actually? Now that I think about it. I think it was, like, right here or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is the Death Egg Robot. And the Death Egg Robot was taking on Sonic. And it's more than likely more powerful than Infinite, because it like was the final boss of the game. Okay, now that I think about it, Sonic might actually be at the like Emerald tier, because Sonic was able to beat this Death Egg Robot. It's not as powerful as the like full Phantom Ruby, I don't think, because because like it's a machine, so it can't use the full power of the Phantom Ruby. So I don't know. I think you can probably put Sonic at those tiers, and also the Death Egg Robot. So yeah, there you go. Death Egg Robot is at that area. I'm gonna say, there we go. Let's roll the dice. View 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is one of the final bosses of Sonic Advance. I don't remember what its name is. But like yeah, it's like one of the robots from, I think it's like Sonic Advance 2. I just wanted to like get some Sonic Advance representation in here. So this thing was able to take on like a Dreamcast Supersonic. So I'm gonna put him above Iblis. I'm gonna say. That seems like a good place for like this this fucking robot thing. It's also in it also has its head lopped off. So my bad. Is this one Sonic Advance 3? I don't think this one's Sonic Advance 3. The robot. Sonic Advance 3's final boss was General. I'm pretty sure this is number 2. All right. Right there. Let's go with it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Omega. Omega is definitely stronger than Vector at the very least. Like Omega's pretty much stomping Vector, I feel. Like Vector, Omega, amongst the power tier characters of heroes, he's probably the strongest that isn't Knuckles. So, yeah, Omega's stomping people. All right. So we got Omega. All right, 2. 1, 2. We have Wave, easily the weakest one of the Babylon Rogues. She's in the Chow tier. That's not really debatable. She's also very annoying, so I'm very happy to put her in the Chow tier. I'm not a fan of Wave. Like, she seems too fucking smart for her own good. Also, she blows up. She insults Tails' craftsmanship, even though like she actually like thinks it's good. And that puts a bomb on Sonic's fucking board. I hate her. She's a bitch. Can we scale Metal Sonic? That's my favorite Sonic villain. I will get to that when I get to it, man. All right. Roll the dice. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the Egg Dragoon. Honestly, I just like the Egg Dragoon's design, so that's why I put it on here. It's probably not beating like a good amount of characters on this list. Like, let's see. It's probably better than like the Egg Viper, and probably better than like the Egg Phantom. It takes on modern Sonic in base. So, it's kind of like endgame modern Sonic too. It's probably stronger than I want to say like the Egg Emperor, maybe Neo Metal. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's right here. It's obviously I don't think it's as powerful as Iblis is. I don't think it's even on the same tier as Iblis. So nope. So that's the Egg Dragoon. And then I roll again. Bloop. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super Knuckles. I'm putting Super Knuckles and Super Tails at the bottom because I don't know where to put them because like they have no feats. They only have feats from like the first like few from like Mania. Like that's the most recent feats that they have, but like I don't know where to scale them now that they're stronger. So I'm sorry, I don't know where to put them. I made a mistake putting them on the list. Let me do this again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Egg Salamander. Egg Salamander. It's a pretty easy fix. Egg Salamander is easily at the God tier. Easily at around the level of the Egg Wizard. I don't think that's very debatable. Like it's literally another Sonic Rush final boss. So I don't know what to tell you. Where was it? I think it's right here. Right. Boom. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beta is obviously below Gamma and probably below Perfect Chaos as well. Actually, not Perfect Chaos. Chaos Zero. Actually, he's probably more powerful than Chaos Zero. But obviously, like Gamma beat Beta, so like that's not really debatable. Like Beta is weaker than Gamma, so that's pretty fucking set in stone. All right. Next up, we have roll the dice. Boom. 3, 1, 2, 3. Classic Knuckles. Classic Knuckles is probably around like Mighty's level. You could say that Classic Knuckles could probably beat maybe Amy and Tikal. I think you can. I think you can probably say like Knuckles beats like Amy and Tikal. What's the tier for the Werehog? I mean, the tier for the Werehog is the same tier as where modern Sonic is pre-Forces. So Werehog would probably be at the like Life Wiper tier, like right in this area. Now I could be wrong about that. Like he could be like lower than that. Obviously he's not stronger than Dark Gaia, but yeah. All right. What was my last one? The last one was Classic Knuckles, so I'm gonna put that there. Boom. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Metal Sonic. Hey, whoever was asking about Metal Sonic. There you go. So the last thing that we saw Metal Sonic in, where he was a threat, was like we saw him in Mania, but that was classic Metal Sonic, so we can't use that. And then we saw him in Heroes. We saw him in Rivals as well. And that's like post 06 Sonic. Where once again, like I think that's where he's like starting to get at those like perfect chaos levels. So I'm pretty sure there was a stronger version of Metal Sonic built that wasn't able to beat the Ifrit. So I'm going to go ahead and say, Sonic 4 takes place after Sonic 3. So that's like damn near like classic Metal Sonic. Like that's not yeah, I don't think that would count. I'm pretty sure it does. Doesn't Sonic 4 take place just after Sonic 3? Isn't that the case? Or like it takes place just after the classic era? All right, so yeah, I think the last time that we saw Metal Sonic was in Sonic Rivals. And I think there was like a more powerful version of him that was beaten by Ifrit. So anything like on Ifrit's level, Metal Sonic would be below, I think. So Metal Sonic's probably I want to say he's below Iblis, but he's definitely like on the Life Wiper tier. I want to say Sonic Generations. That was a classic Metal in Sonic Generations. That wasn't like regular Metal Sonic. If we're talking like classic Metal Sonic, where he was a threat, then I would put him below classic Sonic. So you're just like putting him down if you want me to use that one. All right. We're making pretty good time, guys. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We're down to like one row because I'm not using the super forms of Tails and Knuckles. I'm so sorry. All right. Roll 3. 1, 2, 3. We got the Bio Lizard. The Bio Lizard. That was Dreamcast Shadow. Okay, so Dreamcast Shadow was a match for the Bio Lizard. And I don't think anybody from Heroes would be able to beat the Bio Lizard because Shadow scales above like everybody in Heroes. Like the Adventure Shadow does. I think you could say that the Bio Lizard would probably be able to beat Omega. I don't think it would be able to beat anything else, though. So, yeah, and once again, the Bio Lizard's fucking head's cut off. Hooray. Thanks. Fucking Tierlist maker. Oh, well. Alright, so that's the Bio Lizard. That's not the Final Hazard. The Final Hazard is different. Alright. Let me rule. Once again. 2. 1, 2. We got Cubot. You know, this is a tough one. This is a tough one here, guys. I fucking hate Cubot. He's Orbot's a smartass. I like him better. Alright, next. 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go, Final Hazard. So the Final Hazard was actually about to destroy... was about to destroy the planet by colliding the Space Colony Ark with it. And he should be above Perfect Chaos. He might be planetary. I don't. And I don't think there's any other. Actually, I might be wrong about this. Okay, so I think I'm going to change some shit up, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm going to change some shit up. So the Final Hazard was going to destroy the entire planet. Like, that's pretty much confirmed. And then who takes place after that? Perfect Chaos would be below the Final Hazard because, like, he's only suited to be a Life Wiper. And the Final Hazard comes place after Perfect Chaos. So you can probably say that Gemerald is probably above the Final Hazard. Metal Overlord is definitely above Gemerald. The Space Colony Ark was going to do that. The Biohazard was just hanging onto it. Well, no, he was pulling the Ark. Like, oh wait, no. Let me see. What was the exact statement? It was prototype is still alive. He is controlling the Space Colony as it is falling to Earth. He has become one with the Space Colony and is determined to keep it on its collision course. So, basically, like, do you want to scale the Final Hazard to the Space Colony? Or do you want to scale it to... the main reason that Sonic and Shadow probably needed their super forms was to be able to fly and to be able to... and to be able to, like, breathe in space, right? So the Final Hazard might actually not be at that level. Okay, so... I was probably right about Gemerald and Metal Overlord. Final Hazard. I'm not putting Final Hazard in poo tier. I feel like I should just, like, remove Final Hazard from the list, maybe? Because he wasn't really doing anything to Shadow and Sonic, was he? When he was, when they were taking him on, Shadow had to use all of his power after the fight, but, like, Shadow lost all of his power, like, using Chaos Control in the arc, not the Final Hazard. So, the Final Hazard would probably just be in the same place as the Bio-Lizard. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, no, it's not planetary. Okay, so I believe the Final Hazard was, like, right around here or something. Okay. So yeah, no Final Hazard. We can get rid of that. 3, 1, 2, 3. Silver. Silver is pretty easily at the same levels as, like, Blaze and Shadow and all them. However, I don't think that Silver would be able to beat Mephiles. Mephiles is a bit of a tall order for Silver, I think. Plus, Shadow kind of rocked him, so I don't know what Silver's doing there. All right. Sup, Joseph? We got it. We got a good amount of the tier list done. So yeah, Dreamcast tier is pretty full. All right, next up. Roll the 1. All right, we got Chip. Chip should be pretty obvious. Chip is Light Gaia. He has the Gaia Colossus, who was able to do pretty much even out Dark Gaia. So whoever was saying, like, Chip should be planetary, like, they were right. Chip probably should be planetary. So yeah, Chip is up top there. Shadow beat Mephiles, and Silver can match Shadow in a fight. Not really. Like, Shadow kind of destroyed him. Like, as soon as he used Chaos Control, like, Silver was fucked. Like, they had a bit of a fight, but, like, Chaos Control just fucking destroyed him. Now, Silver also has the ability to use Chaos Control, but Shadow can do it without a Chaos Emerald now, and we don't know if Silver is able to. So, yeah, I don't think that Silver is quite a match for Shadow. He's close. I could honestly see Silver, like, you could, if you wanted to, swap between Mephiles and Silver, if you really wanted to. I put Silver below Mephiles a little bit, because of, like, just that reasoning. That, like, Shadow kind of destroyed him and Mephiles was kind of messing with him. So, all right, next one. 2. 1, 2. We have the Eraser Jin. You guys already know my stance on this. Everybody from the Storybook series is in, like, the 2D ranges. That's how I scale these characters. So Eraser Jin would, like, definitely be in the poo tier, because, like, he's just a character on a sheet of paper. So yeah, no, Eraser Jin's not really going anywhere here. All right, next up, View. Why is he above Blaze? Pretty sure 06 showed she was superior. Did it? Is Blaze more powerful than Silver is? I don't know if she is or not. I'd believe it if you told me, if you showed me, like, a feat where Blaze was above Silver, but I don't know if that's, I don't know if I remember one. Alright. Next up. Shit. I lost my place with the dice. 5. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big the Cat. Since Big the Cat is actually a power character in Heroes, he's actually, like, not completely fodder like Charmy is. He's probably stronger than Amy and Cream. I think Classic Knuckles would still
would still fuck with him though. What about Jin in his world? Well, within the world of the Arabian Nights, Jim and Alfie Layla would definitely be universal at least. But the problem is, like, all of that takes place within a book. Like, he's literally destroying the entire, like, Arabian Nights verse by erasing words from pages. Like, that's literally how he destroys it, is that he erases words from the pages of the book. So that's a 2D feat. Like, that's just, like, kind of how that shit works. In terms of chaos control, it's implied that Blaze is superior. She can actually handle the power. You mean of Iblis? No, like, Iblis accepted... Like, Iblis didn't accept Silver as a vessel for his flames. However, Blaze, like, already had, like, fire powers and already had, like, a soul alit with flames, as she stated it. So Iblis just found her to be a more suitable candidate for his powers because she already had fire powers. It wasn't because, like, Silver couldn't handle Iblis's power. It was because Blaze suited his needs better, effectively. That's like saying Sonic is poo because he's a video game character. No, like, Eraser Jin is fiction to Sonic. Like, to me, Sonic is a video game character, so, like, if we were to include, like, our personal, like, universe, like, the real world in our scaling, Sonic would be poo tier, because that's all he is a video game character. But we're going with, like, Sonic's verse. And in Sonic's verse, Eraser Jin is a book. Like, it's like he's a storybook character. So yeah, it is kind of like saying that, but like in terms of actual scaling, like that's how it works. What about Paper Mario then? Same thing. Paper Mario would also be in the poo tier because like Paper Mario also takes place within a book. And because like a lot of stuff happens to Mario specifically that he like needs to be like a flat character in order to do. Like he needs to be a 2D character in order to do a lot of the things that he does. So Mario definitely like is in that like same 2D range in terms of Paper Mario anyway. Unless of course you're talking about Paper Jam specifically, then like he's kind of like brought into the third dimension and like he would scale, like he decides to like scale to that like third dimension in a way. So it's really weird. He doesn't get to like the levels of power that he gets to within Paper Mario. He just gets to like where Mario and Luigi are. So it's not a 1-to-1 boost. Like if Eraser Jin came to the Sonic verse, or yeah, if wait no, they're not in the same verse. My bad. Whatever. But like you get my point. Like they take place within a book. That's pretty much how it goes. Where was Eraser Jin? I think it was like right here. All right, we're almost done with this, guys. We're making good time. All right, next up, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Infinite. Okay, so we have heard the statements around that Infinite is superior to everything that Eggman has invented. I'm hearing a lot of things about saying that like Eggman invented the time meter, so he would be above the time meter. That's not true. Eggman found the time meter and like modified it. It's not his creation. It's his upgrade, I guess you could say, possibly. So, it would, like, you could say that it's above Egg Salamander and Egg Wizard, I guess, if you want. But I think that's kind of, I don't know. Well, like, okay, so, like, I heard an argument from Infinite that kind of makes a lot of sense to me. So, basically,
somebody once told me, his name is like Cyber on my Discord. He told me about the idea that Infinite could have been nerfed at the end of Sonic Forces. It's why Sonic doesn't scale to his full power, and that his full power would be universal because of him creating the null space. But Sonic beating him wouldn't put him at universal because Infinite isn't at full power. Like I said earlier, the Phantom Ruby reacts to like emotions and thought, kind of like the Chaos Emeralds do. And it's implied in the Japanese version that the reason that Infinite is a lot weaker than he could be is because like he doesn't have friends and he like secretly wishes to want friends. It's a fucking fairy tale plot, and like the English dub actually kind of like supports it a little bit with Sonic saying like, "Oh, it's the power of friendship that beat you," which is stupid and bullshit. But I don't know, they like kind of corroborate to each other. You can't scale him to the Phantom Ruby. Oh yeah, well like he does have like a Phantom Ruby prototype. So that is the issue there, isn't it? It's not Infinite that made Null Space though. That's true. It's Infinite that created the... Yeah, Infinite didn't create Null Space. The original Phantom Ruby did. So are we going at full power or the Infinite we see? Well, also, I think you can say, like, when they say Infinite is the strongest thing that Eggman's ever created, or, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's definitely kind of weird. You could get Infinite to either, like, the God tier or the Emerald tier. You could go... You can kind of flip it either way. He wouldn't be at the Chaos tier, because he doesn't scale to the Time Eater. He doesn't scale to anything that gets to that tier. Where would Eraser be if he was real? He would be in the God tier, as would Alfie Layla. Mephiles versus Infinite, who would win? Definitely Infinite, no question. Infinite stomps Mephiles. Okay, so to keep things relatively safe, I'm going to put Infinite at the Emerald tier. Because that seems to be like the most consistent place that I think that he would be at. Because it still scales him above all of Eggman's inventions that are just his. Except for the Phantom Ruby, except for the Death Egg robot. Mephiles as Solaris, yeah, no, as Solaris, like Solaris would destroy Infinite. But like just like Mephiles the Dark versus Infinite, like no, Mephiles would get destroyed. If Null Space was a whole universe, why did the Phantom Ruby need charging after making a sun? That was the Phantom Ruby prototype needed charging after creating the sun. Eggman said that he discovered Null Space from researching the Phantom Ruby, not the Phantom Ruby prototype. So the real Phantom Ruby, which is the one that's like on the list here, would be what created Null Space. Infinite did not create Null Space because Infinite has the Phantom Ruby prototype, not the actual Phantom Ruby. Where is the Rookie in here? I can't see him in all the personas. The Rookie is right here. He's above like Doom and the Biohazard. I don't think that the Rookie scales to Infinite. Pretty much everything that we see with the Rookie going up against Infinite is either he's saved by the Phantom Ruby prototype that he has, or he's scared out of his fucking mind. So, you could, in a way, get the Rookie up to the Emerald tier, but he no longer has the Phantom Ruby prototype. Where is the actual Phantom Ruby? The actual Phantom Ruby is in the Death Egg robot. This is the actual Phantom Ruby. But because, as I said, the Phantom Ruby responds to emotion and like feeling, kind of like the Chaos Emeralds seem to do, the Phantom Ruby wouldn't be at its full power with the Death Egg robot. And that's why I also have the actual like Phantom Ruby here. Actually, I'm going to put the Phantom Ruby around here. I'm going to put it around this level. So anyway, yeah. The Phantom Ruby is not at its full power in the Death Egg robot, but it is more powerful than the Phantom Ruby prototype that Infinite has. Where's Big the Cat? Big the Cat is right here on the Dreamcast here. Also, Megan, what the fuck? Love you. Love you lots. You're a bitch, though. All right. All right. All right, we got to move on with this. Bloop. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we made it. We made it around once. All right, so the Soul Emeralds, pretty easily. They're literally just like the Chaos Emeralds from another dimension. So the Soul Emeralds would be right next to the Chaos Emeralds. Like that's pretty obvious. I don't really need any way. I can't really think of any way to like make that difference. All right. Next up. Yep. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have Knuckles. As I said before, Knuckles is probably the strongest power character amongst everybody. But he's also the commander of the like main forces. So I believe he's probably stronger than the rookie. I want to say. Like, I feel like Knuckles could definitely be put at, like, stronger levels than the rookie. I don't think he can take on, like, life weapon threats like Sonic Cannon base. Because he's never shown to be able to do that. As far as I'm aware. Although... Has Knuckles taken on Metal Sonic before? Like the Metal Sonic that took on Ifrit? No, I think they just had like a race, didn't they? Yeah, that's kind of how like Sonic Rivals works. Most of it's a race until you get to like a boss fight. So, yeah, I'm going to put Knuckles at this area of the Dreamcast here. Alright, we only have 3 characters left. Let's continue on. Yep, 3. 1, 2, 3. Solaris. Here we go. Solaris is a pretty easy bet. Solaris is obviously like right here above Supersonic, probably above the Master Emerald as well. Or at least at the same tier as the Master Emerald. I want to say that he might be higher. Actually, no, since the Master Emerald powers Hypersonic, the Master Emerald might actually be stronger than Solaris. You could go either way with it. But yeah, Solaris obviously in the multiversal tier. Solaris is literally what gets all of these characters to multiversal. And Time Eater just kind of like supports it. So like yeah, obviously Solaris is at the fucking Chaos tier. It's obvious, dude. All right, we only have 2 left. Bloop. 3. 1, 2, 3. We have Arthur. Arthur is even weaker than the Eraser Djinn. Arthur also takes place within the storybook series, which we know is in a book at the end of Sonic and the Black Knight. And so, like, King Arthur doesn't even, like, do, like, these like, storybook wiping feats that the Eraser Djinn does. So King Arthur is definitely at the Pooh tier. And then finally... we have the Dark Queen, who is probably also below Razor Djinn, honestly. So, yeah, she was actively, like, trying not to destroy the universe that she was in, like, legitimately. She wanted it to go on forever. So she doesn't have any feats that, like, Eraser Djinn has. But... like, she's definitely... yeah, no, she's, like, definitely, like, a storybook character, so she would be in the Pooh tier. Alright. I'm not gonna put in Sonny Chu, you fucking morons. Anyway. Alright, so, we have our tier list. We have our Sonic tier list. That's how it goes.
think you took less time than with the Zelda Zelda list. Yeah, honestly, it's probably because I used a 6-sided dice rather than a 20-sided dice. Also, I think I just like explain things faster. Also, no, actually, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think it was like just like using a smaller die. So I'll probably use 6-sided die from now on for tier lists. It's kind of weird though, cause like there are definitely more characters in Sonic than there are for Legend of Zelda. So, so Sonic Mania plus confirm the Phantom Ruby survived forces and is currently unknown where it is. Also, shouldn't it be in the Chaos tier since it can disrupt its power? Wait, what should be in the Chaos tier? Because it can disrupt whose power? Like, I don't think it can disrupt, like, Supersonic's power. It can disrupt the Emerald's power, and that's why they're in the same tier. Alright. Alright, so let's... Alright, I'm going to do this in all of my streams. Then when I do a tier list, I'm going to double check my answers, as is customary, when you do an assignment like this. And I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna look through it and see if I can think of any like random inconsistencies right off the bat, because I know in Zelda there was an inconsistency. I put like Zant below Twilight Princess Zelda, and then I realized I did that, and then I like moved Zant up quite a bit. Thoughts on the Kirby series when it comes to power scaling? I haven't power scaled Kirby. I want to do that though. I played like a couple of Kirby games. I own Star Allies, so after I play that, I might put a little bit more effort into researching it. Phantom Ruby can disrupt the Master Emerald. When can the Phantom Ruby disrupt the Master Emerald? Isn't that like one comic? I don't think it disrupts the Master Emerald. I think it just like casts an illusion. Like, Eggman says that the Phantom Ruby is better than the Master Emerald, but that would be in terms of its like hacks and usefulness. So, Anyway. Alright. Let's get into this, alright? So, we got Hypersonic. That's very easy. Hyper Modern Sonic is easily like top tier of the series. Then we have the Master Emerald and Solaris, who can be kind of flip-flopped. You can kind of go either way with it. Then we have Supersonic, Super Shadow, Super Silver, and then the Time Eater. That all seems right so far. Burning Blaze. She hasn't been able to show anything past these next two, the Egg Wizard and the Egg Salamander. So I think I'm actually going to keep her in the God tier. I don't know whether or not she could beat the Time Eater. I believe you if you said that she did. I believe you if you said that she didn't. You could go either way with it. Alright, and now we're at the Emerald tier, which is like the star tier. So we have the Eclipse Cannon, which was stated to pierce stars. We have the Chaos Emeralds, which power the Eclipse Cannon and also cancel out the Phantom Ruby, who under somebody who like wasn't really like super in control of it was able to create a star. So that's pretty consistent. The Soul Emeralds are easily like just the Chaos Emeralds, just different. The storybook characters were making no sense in terms of scaling on this list, because I thought it was confirmed that Sonic got transported into both of those worlds. Yes, he did. The thing is, like, Sonic was also made into a 2D character as he did that. So he scaled down to the Versus level. And even then, like, Sonic was able to take on the top tiers of their verse. So, like, Sonic was able to take on a universal threat as he went into a book to become a 2D character, because, like, he is this, like, super powerful 3D character. It's even implied, like, that's why he can touch the world rings. It's stated that the 7 world rings are what bind these pages together, as stated by Eraser Jim. So it could be, like, the literal binds of the book that Sonic is able to touch, because he's a 3-dimensional being, and all of these other characters, like, their entire universe is
like connected by these bindings. So like, yeah, like it still makes sense. Anyway. And then we have the Death Egg Robot, which is powered by an uncontrolled Phantom Ruby. And then we have Infinite, which is below that. And then we have Sonic, which is below that. Which is below Infinite, but is able to like kind of do damage to the Death Egg Robot. So, Sonic and the Death Egg Robot are like kind of like you could put Sonic after the Death Egg Robot because of what he couldn't do to Infinite. I don't know, like it's hard to say. All right, at the I tier, which is like planetary, we have Dark and Light Gaia. That's pretty self-explanatory. At the med tier, we have Life Wiper, which includes Shadow at the tippity top of it, because like he scales to Sonic as he was a Life Wiper, and he beat pretty much everybody else on this list. He beats Mephiles, he beats Silver. People are saying that like Blaze could beat Silver, so you can kind of like flippity flop Blaze and Silver. You can go either way with it. Silver should, I think, scale to modern Sonic in this sense, though, because she scaled to him in Sonic Rush. So, yeah, Blaze should be here. Then there's the Egg Robo, the Frenzy Wisp armor, the Ifrit. Then there's Iblis, Perfect Iblis, the Metal Overlord, Perfect Chaos, Gemerald. People are very much disagreeing with you with that point because of the existence of Darkspine Sonic and Excalibur Sonic. How can some people scale Darkspine, and how some people scale Darkspine in particular? Dude, like once again, like it's all in a paper book. Literally, the world is being erased, and in the real world, as they say, you see the words being erased from the page. That's how they're erasing the world, is that they're erasing the words on the page. Like you can't get any more clear that it's 2D in that sense. So, like even Darkspine Sonic, he scales to these like 2D levels. Darkspine Sonic technically does scale below a Chow. That's how it works, man. Anyway, we have Gemerald, and then we have what's his name? Devil Doom. And then we have that one robot from Sonic Advance 3. Then we have Base Iblis. And then we have Metal Sonic, and that's the Met tier. I feel like that's all pretty good to go. All right. I don't think anybody has any problems with that. We have the Phantom King, and if I had him, Classic Supersonic would go here as well. And then we have the Master Control Abyss, the Babylonian Guardian, the Egg Wyvern. Yeah, I could probably put the Egg Wyvern above. Maybe not. You know, I could probably put the Egg Wyvern above maybe like the Babylonian Guardian. But maybe not like the Master Control Abyss, because he's literally like creating a black hole around him. Like it's not like a planetary black hole or anything, but like it's still a black hole. It would still like suck him in and kill him. Neo Metal Sonic, I'm just assuming is above of the Egg Emperor. I don't believe that Emerald would be able to beat an Egg Emperor alone, but he would be able to beat Knuckles, because I'm pretty sure he's done that. Although actually, since Knuckles is like the commander of the army and is probably like the most powerful person there, he might actually like scale above Emerald now, and possibly even the Egg Emperor, I think, and maybe Neo as well. Okay, safe bet. I'm gonna put him below the Egg Emperor. So if the bad boy Jin got out of the book, he would become infinitely stronger. No, not necessarily, because like if base Sonic is universal in the world of the Arabian Nights, and he comes back and he is at the like Life Wiper tiers that we've discussed before, then that means Eraser Jin would probably like come back maybe a Life Wiper tier, maybe even like weaker than that because Sonic beat him. So like if you really want to, you can put Eraser Jin at like Life Wiper, and I'd be like, okay, maybe like you can do that, but well, like actually, like technically, yeah, he would be infinitely stronger, but not to the point where he would be universal in like Sonic's world. So, let's see. Okay, so yeah, to be safe, I'm gonna keep Knuckles at the Egg Emperor. I'm gonna put Emerald below him, and then the player character, the Avatar, is probably below Emerald because I don't see him beating Knuckles, and like Knuckles and Emerald probably scale to each other at this point. And then we have Black Doom and Diablon. That's what it is. We have Black Doom, Diablon, and the Bio Lizard, who was able to take on Dreamcast Shadow. I think amongst all of the characters in Sonic Heroes, I think Knuckles might be the only one that got stronger. And even then, that's still kind of a possibility. I don't know. Knuckles is a little weird. I'm going to keep him where he is, but Knuckles is a little weird. Omega is obviously like the strongest Heroes character, then Vector, then SPO. I don't think Classic Sonic is beating SPO, Vector, or Omega. But he's definitely beating characters like Rouge, Tails, obviously Classic Knuckles, because he's beaten Classic Knuckles before. Also, Versus Wiki says Darkspine is universe level for some reason. Well, like, Darkspine being universal is the standard. Like, that's what everybody kind of agrees with, but I don't agree with that because there's a lot of evidence showing that he's more of a 2D character rather than a universal character because of like his situation. Everything takes place in a book. The way that they're destroying the universe is like by erasing the letters on the page. Like I don't know what other evidence that there is to like tell you otherwise. Next time you think you could power scale the Archie Sonic universe, and I could be there. Dude, I don't read the Archie comics. So I don't know how to scale Archie like at all. You could throw an Archie Sonic character at me, say, hey, this character solos the game verse, and I'd be like, okay, sure. I have no idea. All right. So Classic Sonic above Rouge, Tails, Classic Knuckles, Big. But for a story character to erase his own story, that's 5D. If it was the primary verse, like if Sonic erased his own fiction, then that would be 5D. But Eraser Jin is fiction within Sonic's verse. Like if we were in the Sonic universe and like I was like with Sonic right now, like he was next to me and I was like, hey, do you want to like power scale with me? He's like, yeah, sure, chili dogs. Then we would definitely scale Eraser Jin to like Outer Versal because he almost transcended his own fiction and came into our world. But we're not doing that. Like I'm looking at Sonic's fictional verse and then there's a fictional verse below that. So like that's I don't know, man. Anyway,
Wait, Silver beat Shadow in a fight in Sonic Rivals 2. Did he? I mean, I believe it. Like, once again, like, as I said, like, Silver and Mephiles can kind of swap places here. So, I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, that's, like, a multiple, like, timelines kind of thing, isn't it? Like, if you take, like, Shadow's route, then Shadow beats Silver. If you take Silver's route, Silver beats Shadow. Isn't that a thing? Or, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Alright. I'm gonna... Yeah, actually, okay, so just because you said that, I'll put Silver above Mephiles. I don't know if he's above Shadow, but I'll put Silver above Mephiles just in case, you know what I mean? That seems to be like a safe bet, that Silver might be able to defeat Mephiles. But once again, like, it swaps. Also, why is Neo Metal Sonic below Metal Sonic? Metal Sonic got upgrades since Heroes. So, like, the new base for Metal Sonic is above Neo Metal Sonic, who was in Heroes. No, if current day Metal Sonic went Neo, he would be stronger. Like Neo Metal Sonic would probably be right here if this version of Metal Sonic went Neo. But the only time that we ever know of Neo Metal Sonic is in Heroes. And he actually, like, legit doesn't even do anything in there. So, like, it basically, like, Metal Sonic got stronger. Like, that's the case. And, like, we haven't seen Neo Metal Sonic in a while. So, that's why I have Metal Sonic below Neo. It's kind of like saying, like, it's modern Metal Sonic versus, like, Dreamcast Neo Metal Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so then, okay, so we have Cream above Mighty. That might be wrong. I don't know though. Like that's a bit on the weird side. I don't think Mighty is as strong as Knuckles, so I wouldn't scale him to Knuckles. I don't think. I feel like he would be stronger than Tails and Ray. I don't know. I feel like you could put Mighty above Big if you really wanted to. Or at least like maybe below Big and above Amy. Sonic Rivals and Rivals 2 is Silver's first appearance in the canonical timeline. Yeah, I know. That's the only way that you can get Silver into the timeline is like if you include Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2. That's the only way that Sonic would have met Silver outside of 06 because 06's timeline was erased. Alright, here we go. So, okay, let's see. We have Mighty, we have Tails, we have Ray. They've all beaten the Egg Phantom, or the Phantom Egg, so he's down here. The Phantom Egg is probably above the Egg Viper and the Egg Walker, because, like, once again, Adventure 1 and Classic, that's kind of where the shit, like, teeters one or the other. Then we have the Death Egg Robot. I think that's pretty good. Okay, Mighty fought on par with Classic Metal Sonic and Sonic Mania, so yeah, he beats Cream. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. I'll put Mighty above Cream. I feel like Amy has gotten stronger since her Classic days, though. She might be able to beat, like, Classic Metal Sonic. And then Cream would then probably be below 10. No, I feel like she would. Well, Tails and Ray also did the same thing, so I'm gonna do that. And I feel like Cream would probably be able to beat the Phantom Egg. So I feel like that works. I feel like that can be a thing, possibly. All right,
now we got to go on to the Chow tier. The Babylon Rogues, as far as I'm aware, are kind of featless. There's like one thing that Jet does against Dreamcast Sonic, but Sonic is also on a board that he's never used before. So it's kind of sus, man. I don't know. Like that's a bit of a weird feat for me. I feel like they would be above Mecha Sonic though. I think. And then Charmy is gross, and I hate him, so no. Charmy is probably above Gamma though, because like, once you get to like Sonic Adventure 2, Gamma is just kind of like an average ass villain. You see versions of like E123 Gamma everywhere. So I don't know. I feel like Charmy's probably above Gamma. Why is Big the Cat not in Pooh tier? He's Big the Cat. It's because he's a power type in Sonic Heroes. 100%. That's the only reason. If he was not a power type in Sonic Heroes, if they replaced Big with somebody else, then Big would definitely be in the Pooh tier. But like he actually has like feats to him. It's like that's pretty much just the case. And then there's Beta, who Gamma's beaten, and then there's Chaos Zero, who's pretty fucking fodder. And then there's Silver Sonic, who I don't think can beat like anybody else in that area. Zero is definitely Pooh. Like he's the final boss of Adventure Amy's route, and even then, like you just have to like pound a button on his head. Like it's not really hard. Tikal is pretty fodder. Like she doesn't really do anything. Eggman without any mechs is also pretty fodder. So I feel like that's accurate. Orbot and Cubot, Eggman constantly beats them around. So obviously, if Eggman's in the Pooh tier, so are they. And then honestly, although I would kill them if they did, so this would be a very big detriment to them, I feel like Orbot and Cubot could probably beat up a Chow. I would murder them if they did. Don't touch a fucking Chow. No. And then, of course, like, these are the storybook characters. The storybook characters are all, like, literal characters on a piece of paper that a Chow could throw in a fire and burn. Like, a Chow could, like, rip up a piece of paper and, like, almost do as much damage to the verse as Eraser Jin did. Like, Eraser Jin would, like, actually be, like, erasing the letters, so I guess in terms of, like, the actual fiction of the verse, like, Eraser Jin would be doing more, but, like, even then, like, boom, fire, that's it. And then we have these three here that I'm not scaling because it was either redundant or I don't know where to put them. All right, so yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think we got it. I know a lot of people are going to disagree on the storybook stuff. And I am willing to accept that because I am not moving on that point. But everything else, I think is pretty good to go. I would be willing to swap some things around. Some things are a little bit weirder than others, but overall, I think it's a good list. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off here. We got it done in like a half hour less, which is nice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like, favorite, comment, and subscribble. Subscribble, skibbledy dibbles. You know what I mean? Like, favorite, comment, subscribe.